Many thanks for cycle all the way to the Pyrite mines in Turkey. When we do go back to Redditch this time, this will definitely be the end of the cycle ride. Thank you for all of your support so far, and for every time you've donated, I'm going to put you into a draw, and at the end of that draw, we're going to offer one lucky winner the chance to own a beautiful Pyrite ring.
JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away.
Binding polymer clay and wirework. This DVD guides you through a variety of projects and will give you the inspiration you need to create your own designs. Advance your jewellery making and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Tune into JewelleryMaker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock. Miss It, Miss Out show, only on JewelleryMaker.
Welcome to the Miss It Miss Out show here on JewelleryMaker. My name's Ed, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm very excited because last night I was on the other shift and we had some pretty extreme clearance deals. Because basically I set them a challenge of living up to our normal prices, Liam. What do you think about that? Well, you know, I had some good feedback. You know, they were saying the prices were pretty low, but I know that, you know, unbeatable prices here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Do you like this? I'm playing the producers off against each other and give you lower prices. Do you know what? We're always going to give you the best possible price here on JewelleryMaker. We're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, and as a result, we aim to present you with the best value on the market for genuine gemstones and, of course, all your jewellery making components and tools. And we have actually got something very exciting coming up in the show, because I actually launched these last month. These are the Rolls Royce of metal stamps. They're coming up later in this hour. They're not a star by opportunity, but I just wanted to mention them to you because these metal stamps are so popular. I've actually only got about 25 of these in stock. It's the last of stock, and they are coming up in the first hour of the show. So I just wanted to let everybody know about that, because on the day I think they were all allocated, but obviously few people didn't check out or what have you. So now the last in stock are available. We're going to bring them up as a Miss It Miss Out deal. We've also got lots of exciting opportunities. Superstar buy, for example. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say superstar buy, basically every half an hour on the Miss It Miss Out show, we're going to have a really special deal known as a star buy. But at 5 to 9 this evening, we're going to close our show with our superstar buy. I had a strand of Chalcedony as my superstar buy. And I thought that it was one of the finest examples of Chalcedony I'd ever seen. Well, this is the only strand I've seen that's going to rival it. And actually, they'd go rather beautifully together. So if you did get hold of the royal blue Chalcedony that I brought you last night, then you're going to want to come in for these beautifully faceted, almost irregular rondelles of Chalcedony. This gorgeous sky blue tone. They're coming up as our final deal of the evening at 5 to 9. We've also got another premiere strand coming up of lapis lazuli, but we are going to get up and running right now with a deal for the upcoming seasons. Beautiful. I love this. We've got your multicolored crackled quartz here. We've got those beautiful daffodil yellows, those gorgeous baby pink tones, your clear quartz, your sky blues, and your amethyst colours there as well. These are beautiful little teardrops or pear-shaped drops, and they're 10mm in size. Then we've got this huge impact from your multicoloured tiger's eye. These are 14mm in size, so they're going to make a big impact in your designs. Tiger's eye. On one strand here, you've got your golden tiger's eye, beautiful ruby red tiger's eye, and that deep blue tiger's eye as well. And as if that wasn't enough, you've also got your puffy rectangles of crackled agates. You're getting lots of texture from this particular bundle because you've got your quenched effect on your multicolored quartz. You've got that chatoyancy from these 14mm tiger's eye, and then you've got this crackled effect on your agate as well. These are 16 by 12mm. The interesting thing about these facet on the surface, and you see there where it's sort of coming to a peak on the surface, so they're going to work really well in lots of different designs, maybe wirework rings to make a real impact because they're going to sit nice and proud in the design. Here you've got a lovely variety of colour tones because you've got some pastel shades which will be nice in the springtime, but you've also got some darker tones coming through as well, so they're going to be nice for evening wear as well because you've got these sort of moody blue tones, you've got these darker purple colours as well. So 3 multicoloured strands here, but here, and then you've got all your texture from this strand. 3 strands in total, and each and every strand is going to make an impact in your designs, but for a different reason. The code you need is RGGC92, and here you are getting over 800 carats in one bundle. The code is RGGC92, and here comes your price this evening. $14.95, less than £5 a strand here. And each and every gemstone on all of these strands is that both of these 2 strands are perfect for use with wire work. That's the way I'm seeing them. I've seen the way that these huge 14mm plain rounds can be set into wire work designs, and they make a real impact. You know, if you create a sort of cage of wire to put these in. Beautiful texture on these, and these are gorgeous, aren't they? Really fun pastel shades. So $14.95 is all you're going to pay for a 3-strand multicoloured pack of gemstones, tiger's eye, agate and quartz, all for $14.95, under £5 a strand. The code you need is RGGC92. People already coming in on the phone lines to take advantage of this deal, so congratulations to everyone adding this to their order. We are going to leave that one there. We've got lots to get through now. I'm just going to say one thing. Here on the Miss It Miss Out show, we aim to find each and every one of you and add it to your order price. And when I say that, it's because we only ever charge you 1 P&P per day here at Jewellery Maker. We are determined to make it a risk-free shopping experience, so we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, and we even have a free phone number. So as soon as the code hits the screen, if you see something you like, put yourself at the front of the queue, because a lot of the deals that you'll see on the Miss It Miss Out show are going to be last of stock opportunities. That's our job here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Some of our most popular items, and very often we'll be giving you a clearance price. And producer Liam has told me that he's feeling pretty generous tonight. So where are we going to get started? Oh, good work. Good work. Basically, is this the one from Sunday when Carol returned? Carol came back on Sunday, and as a result they gave her a little special treat. We actually gave it a little promo, didn't we, on Saturday night? Gorgeous strand of opal. I have to warn you, we only have single figures of availability. Oh right, okay, we've got less than 5. Sorry, I was just getting a little bit of information. I found out we've actually only got 2 strands, 15 carats of Ethiopian opal. You can see we colour play from this opal. The pairs are ranging from 4x2 to 10x6. The code you need is MLYY21. It's going to last about 10 seconds. Here comes the price for an amazing strand of Ethiopian opal. $47.95 is the price. Again, opal, one of those strands that people are already going to be aware of. They're going to have that association with it, and when you see the quality of this opal, you're going to be astounded. You can see those tangerine tones, those lime greens coming through as well. And this has been a long time in the making for Mother Nature, and you can include this in your designs and offer your customers the opportunity. Don't forget, if you're adding this to your basket online, make sure you check out, otherwise a phone buyer could snaffle that away. We're gonna have to move on. Obviously very, very low in stock, but that just goes to back up exactly what I just said. Last of stock opportunities here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Where are we moving on to then? Okay, another very rare gemstone, another gemstone which maybe for the collectors. Oh, and it comes from the collector's choice range. How apt. This is Specti Garnet, January's birthstone, but a rather gorgeous variety, this tangerine tone. Love it. These are faceted drops, so very easy to integrate into your designs because you can create matching sets where you have your matching earrings and pendants, or bead loom. It'd be very easy to incorporate these into a bead loom design as well. These are going to have a real impact on your designs, aren't they? Real vibrancy here from that tangerine tone. This is Specti Garnet, very, very rare variety of garnet. I think when most people think of garnet, they're probably thinking of that bold red tone, but that's not going to suit everybody's skin tone. Instead, you may be looking to add a little bit of vibrancy, especially in the coming seasons. And actually, it depends what you put this with, doesn't it? You could use it to add a little bit of vivacious colour tones to your designs, or of course you could use this to actually tone down other colour tones. JCYY86, again, very limited stock availability. And let's have a look at your price this evening. $19.95, under £20 for one of the rarest varieties of garnet we're able to bring to you here at Jewellery Maker. Well, it is one of the rarest varieties of garnet on the open market. JCYY86, beautiful collector's choice strand here. You can see why it's fallen into that range because of its rarity. And it's all about that breathtaking colour, isn't it? This is available right now at $19.95. It was originally launched at $24.95. It's already down at the lowest ever price. If you want to add this to your order, dial that free phone number right now to take advantage. Absolutely incredible brilliance that you're getting from this gemstone. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Moving on now to beautiful blue fluorite. Now, we've just seen one of the rarest varieties of garnet available, and now we're bringing you one of the rarest varieties of fluorite. I think traditionally here on Jewellery Maker we've always been able to bring you the multicolored tones, so you know, those yellows, purples and pastel shades of green, but it's probably a bit more, you know, few and far between the opportunities to bring you gorgeous blue fluorite, and that's what we've got here. I love the colour variation because you've got some of those lagoon blues going on, as well as some of your sky blue tones, and then you've got so much character. And this is the beauty of working with genuine gemstones. You've got that banding of almost an amethyst purple banding going through the centre of this blue fluorite. That is crying out to be the feature of any jewellery design. That's large enough to be a pendant, isn't it? These actually range in size from 10 by 5 to 17 by 10. This is the largest fluorite on the strand, so that's probably your 17 by 10 mil, faceted to perfection. And actually, when you're working with fluorite, it's not the hardest of gemstones, it's not particularly dense, and so you can tell the quality of this particular XJRU60. And here comes your price this evening for 120 carats of beautiful blue fluorite. $9.95. Actually, it's quite nice looking at this way because you get to see that beautiful colour variety, and also you can see the way the light plays on the surface of the gemstones from the faceting as well, can't you? They're quite large gemstones, and they're available right now for $9.95. Once again, those top drill drops, one of our most popular cuts here at JewelleryMaker. I think if you are trying to sell your jewellery, it is easier if you've got a matching set, isn't it? Because obviously you lure somebody in with the pendant or the earrings, and then you can upsell. So you sort of hook them in by saying, oh, you know, I've got these fluorite earrings, and then you can say, oh, and would you like the matching pendant? It's available right now for $9.95, quickly flying out the door. Now I am hearing that we may have, where did this go? Oh yeah, we may have a few technical issues. This on the website, so people are struggling to check out the baskets online. Oh right, actually, seems like it might be quite serious. It has been reported to IT, but apparently some people are struggling to see some of the images, some of the codes, and they're struggling to add them to your basket. Do you know what? My advice is dial the free phone number. The second you see something you like, dial that free phone number to get in as many items to your order as you wish. Even if you've started your order online, you can still dial up and add items to your order. It's still going to fall into that one P&P, so don't panic. Just have your credit card armed in order to make your order. So we're going to carry on. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. These are going to last. Okay, I'll give you slightly longer because you've got to dial at this time. You can't just click to buy now. These will last 20 seconds instead of 10. The code you need is CBGP77, and the clues in the title, baby pink cultured pearls. Do you know what? If you know somebody who has just baby girl, this could be a worthwhile addition to your order. These are gorgeous cultured pearls. They're 9 by 8 mil in size, so they do have slight irregularities. That's sort of a characteristic of your potato pearls, isn't it? But it's going to add to the overall feel of your designs. I think when you're working with a mineral like pearls, you want to have that organic feel to your designs. CBGP77, and we're going to give you a price slash this evening. They're currently available at $6.95. These are genuine cultured pearls. They're 9 mil in size, so you know, imagine if these were, you know, perfect rounds. They'd be considered even treble figures for these. Right now, we're able to offer you these beautiful cultured pearls in this gorgeous feminine tone for just $6.95. Let's have a look at your price reduction this evening, under £5 for cultured pearls. I want to see you on the phone lines for deals like this. CBGP77, it's an add it to your order deal, isn't it? If you've already got your P&P up and running, do not hesitate to get involved. And you know what, I'm seeing lots and lots of new buyers this evening. That is so encouraging. We want as many people to get involved with this hobby as possible. It's really an interesting hobby because you get to express yourself artistically and creatively, and of course it's one of those hobbies that you can easily. Beautiful pink cultured pearls available right now for $4.95. Congratulations to Kim, Tracy, Vivian, Karen. Lots of people still coming through on the web, so I don't think it's a universal problem. But if you are having issues, don't worry, they are being looked into, and plenty of people coming through on the phone lines. And actually, oh, I've lost my booklet and DVD. Pete's going to get me one of them. I'll show you exactly what you're going to receive if you're a new buyer. We'll leave that one with you because that is an absolute steal of a deal. That's going to be a sellout. We're going to move on. Okay, now if you are a new buyer, you might not be aware of this gemstone, but pretty soon you're going to become aware of it because it has been voted Labradorite. 60 carats in total. Gorgeous optical effect you get from this gemstone is what makes it so popular. Now, I'm just going to pick a couple because we're not always able to show you it because of our studio lights, but if I shield the gemstones from that light, you'll be able to see the Labradorite. There you go. So if I just pick one, this is only previously featured as part of boutique bundles, so very popular with our expert designers here. Gorgeous electric blues and lime greens coming through from this Labradorescence, and it's this optical effect which makes it so easy to work with. And of course, if you're selling jewellery at craft fairs to people that maybe don't have a great depth of knowledge about gemstones and gemology, it's this optical effect that's going to win them over and maybe spark their interest in genuine gemstone jewellery. 60 carats in total. These are quite dainty plain wheels. They're 4 by 2 mil, although looking at the strand there are slight irregularities in the sizes. I think again that's going to add to the character of the pieces that you can create. The code you need is CBSF36, and let's have a look at our price this evening. I've just been told, I'm not going to believe it, and I don't believe it. Under £5, £4.95. This is why it's been so they're putting together designs. Well, they've done you a great service in the past, but right now on the Miss It Miss Out show, we're bringing you the last of stock as a single strand opportunity. So if you want to get hold of this strand of Labradorite, you're getting 60 carats here for £4.95. And I actually think the cut here is really enhancing that optical effect because the curvature on the wheels is really highlighting that Labradorescence. So I would include these in a design that has a little bit of movement, a little bit of you know, maybe a pair of earrings, so a little dangle. Like this. Don't forget 1 P&P per day, so once you've paid your £2.95, you can add as many of these items to your order as you wish. I'm going to leave that one with you, and we're going to move on. Beautiful Amazonite. Again, very versatile strand here because, you know, we're going to have probably 2 or 3 varieties of Amazonite tonight, and they're going to range from rondelles to facetted types. Here we've got your plain ovals. These are 31 by 17 in size, 60 carats in total, but I think we've got a strand coming up later on that has this real consistency of colour where you just get this traditional pastel shade of green, or sort of a bluish green variety. But here on this strand you've got, again, a beautiful range of colour tones. So even got this golden tone here, almost a mustard colour. And then look at this here. Imagine how organic your design would be featuring that. It almost looks like a little pebble or something like that. But this again can add to your designs, add character, add texture, and also want your customers to feel that they are getting something that no one else will own. A really interesting gemstone. You've still got those pastel shades coming through, but here you've got that variation of colour tones. 190 carats in total. The ovals are 31 by 17 in size. The code is MJGP43. Here comes your price this evening for the last in stock of this strand of Amazonite. £6.45, another popular strand with our designers who've been putting these into their bundles, their boutique bundles for their designer inspiration shows, things like that. In fact, when I arrived today, Sarah Elvid, an inspiration show. So, you know, everybody's creativity is coming through in all of the products we offer you here at Jewellery Maker, but here on the Miss It Miss Out show, we get the opportunity to bring you the last in stock of these single items. So if you've been eyeing up this strand for some time, right now is your opportunity, and it could be your final opportunity to get hold of this strand. It is just £6.45. The code is MJGP43, 190 carats for £6.45. Don't forget, here at Jewellery Maker, we're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, and as a result, we aim to give you the best value on the market for genuine gemstones. Now, I did make a reference earlier because I can see there's still lots of new buyers coming through. Purchase, you are going to receive these items here. Your Get Started booklet and DVD. This has about an hour's worth of basic techniques to get you started with the hobby. And do you know what? Even if you don't want to make a purchase tonight, but you've been watching the channel for a little while and thinking about this as a hobby you might like to get interested in, give us a call on our free phone number, set up an account with our help team. You don't have to make a purchase and we'll still send you your getting started booklet and DVD. So maybe you can watch the technique, see if it's something that takes your fancy, and if it does, you can get involved. We are going to move on though. Where are we moving on to? Oh. Ah, okay. Gorgeous kyanite nuggets here, yes. Ah, I see, okay, right. Well, producer Liam is telling me something interesting about this. Basically, these are some of the largest nuggets that we have here at JewelleryMaker. These are very, very popular. I was actually watching Mark Smith's show the other day and he was explaining one of the tasks that he's sort of sets as a challenge on his workshops, and it's I think it's to sort of de-strand all the nuggets and either colour graduate them out or put them out by size, and he has a stopwatch. He times everybody, gives you 15 minutes to do it. Just an interesting, he said it's just an interesting icebreaker at the start of the day. But you know what, he loves working with chips and nuggets. And it's interesting because he told me that the reason that he loves working with them now is because he was actually intimidated by them in the first place. He didn't really feel confident with working with them. And so he's one of those, he experiments with it. He puts himself to the test, and that's probably the most interesting thing about being a jewellery maker, the experimentation and seeing what works for you. Because each and every designer is going to have their own way of creating beautiful jewellery. Maybe you're one of those people who doesn't usually associate their designs with these organic cuts, these beautiful nuggets, but when you're talking about one of the rarest gemstones on the planet, from the rooftop of the world, beautiful kyanite, this could be your introduction to working with nuggets. These are huge, aren't they? They range in size from 10 by 4 to 18 by 5. They're almost like icicles because you get those irregular shapes and sizes. These are beautiful. Now you've got those gorgeous cashmere blues, but actually they're ranging through to almost an apatite colour of blue as well here on this strand. Now, the reason I say these are from the rooftop of the world is that we traditionally mine for kyanite in the Himalayas. Not an easy place to go mining, as I'm sure you'll understand, but as a result, people take the risk because this gemstone is worth it. The code you need is HBGP13. Let's have a look. One of the rarest gemstones on the planet for under £5. Now, you know, I've spoke to collectors a lot over the last 6 years, working for the Genuine Gemstone Company, and I've met many gemstone collectors, and some of them are absolutely besotted with kyanite. It's their prized gemstone within their collection. Now, I'm not trying to compare the finish they have on their gemstones to these. Of course, when they're paying 3-4 figures for their kyanite jewellery, then of course they're expecting a different standard of finish on their gemstones. But here, you're able to offer your customers beautiful kyanite, but maybe these actually suit the handmade jewellery designs a little bit better. £4.95 is all you have to pay. This has got profit written all over it. I know what you're thinking, it's got writing on it. No, HBGP13, £4.95 for over 300 carats of beautiful kyanite. We're going to leave that one with you and we're going to move on. Don't forget, if you are having a few issues with our website, just dial that free phone number. The second you see some of the rarest gemstones on the planet going to under £5, don't wait around for the website. Dial that free phone number and put yourself in the running to own these gorgeous when you're having fun. I always say it, but whenever I'm playing with gemstones, I'm having fun, and it's snuck up on me a little bit, but it is in fact time for a Starboy! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Time for our first star buy of the evening. If you don't know what that means, it's going to come in one of two varieties usually. We're either going to launch a brand new strand, a premiere opportunity, which is what we're going to be doing later in the show, or we're going to take a bundle of our gemstone strands together and give you an amazing saving. That is exactly what we're about to do now. And here, this is bundles. Bourneville Bounty is the name. And you can see here how the colour combinations have really been thought about. These gorgeous chocolate browns combined with February's birthstone. And this is a rather fabulous example of this gemstone. Huge faceted nuggets. Over 150 carats here. These are crying out to be the feature of any design, aren't they? They're faceted, so you get that play of light, but because you've got that gorgeous depth of colour, that traditional you've almost got a lustre cascading across the surface of the gemstone thanks to those facets. Now, on top of that, you've also got two strands of beautiful chocolate brown obsidian. And these are top drilled plain rounds. We don't see this cut very often. Just to be clear, there are two strands in there. Two strands of the same gemstone. And these are 8mm plain rounds, very easy to work with. Now, obsidian, such an interesting gemstone. It's actually formed from fast cooling, sort of dramatic feel from the way a volcano erupts. And that's the same drama you get on the surface of a gemstone when you see those jet black tones swirling around with those chocolate browns. I really like the combination here of your purple tones combined with those almost, I would say, chestnut colours as well there. I like that. Now these would be the perfect accent to some of these larger faceted, it says nuggets of amethyst, aren't they? They range in size from 14 by 10 to 28 by 18, so they're absolutely huge. They make a real impact in your designs. You may choose to use these separately. You may want to just create simple wirework rings using these amethysts. Gorgeous. Now you've got 75 carats on each of your obsidian strands. And the code you need is JYGC60. Let's have a look at your price this evening for 3 strands of gemstones, and this features February's birthstone and beautiful obsidian. $14.95 once again here. If you were to buy these separately, it would cost you nearly £25, so you're making nearly a £10 saving here, saving the best part of £10 here. Do you know what? It's all about this high-end variety of amethyst. You can see from the carat weight here, you've got 180 carats of amethyst. Look at the gorgeous faceting on the surface. Think of the impact this amethyst is going to make in your birthstone jewellery. And don't forget, given that amethyst is February's birthstone, it also has those associations with Valentine's Day. It's fast approaching. So if you haven't thought about it yet, start thinking. Put those designs together for your loved one. Beautiful amethyst and obsidian here, available right now for $14.95. Rather gorgeous variety of February's birthstone, and of course you're getting 2 strands of obsidian in that really interesting cut, those top drilled rounds, 8mm in size, or for $14.95. Yet again, another added to your order price when you consider what you're getting, and of course the saving you're making, because you're saving the best part of £10 here. The code you need is JYGC60. Once again, this is our opportunity at Jewellery Maker to flex our muscles and prove that we can offer you on the market for the highest quality of gemstones. JYGC60 Bourneville Bounty featuring amethyst and obsidian, available right now. Meow? Meow then. $14.95 is all you're going to pay, less than £5 a strand. Amethyst and obsidian for $14.95. The code JYGC60. That is our first star buy of the evening. We're going to leave that one with you, and we're going to move on. Ooh, I'm excited now. The last in stock of our gorgeous stamps. Now these are the uppercase variety. We only have around about 25 or 30 in stock. Now, I really feel like, have we got any like of the scales lying around anywhere over there at the designer desk? So I really want to have a go. I'm naughty. Floor Manager Pete's going to try and find me one. I was just going to grab a design, but I think I'd get in trouble. Oh. Follow me, I'll have a look, I know where to look. You're going to follow me? Cool. Nice. Let's have a look in here. I'll find one. There must be a scale lying around. I need one of them. Where are they? I think I'm going to struggle, actually. Oh. I'll get this anyway, and we'll do a sort of fake demo if you like. So what you got to do is, you got to get your little scales or your what's the word? It's escaping me right now. But you get your little blank metal. Oh, blanks, that's what they're called. So you get your little blanks, you get your hammer. That's as difficult as it's going to be to create a gorgeous design. And you can literally personalise your design to say whatever you want. You've got all of the letters here, and you also get some interesting shapes as well. So there you go. So you get your little blank or your scale, which you put it there, boom, and you'll have an A. You'll have a little A put onto it. So you can literally personalise all your jewellery, and actually what it might be interesting to do is if you go into a craft fair, you can take these with you and you can put like anniversary dates, things. So easy to use. When we launched them, I actually did a demo of them. I put my date of birth on there. So there you go. So that shows you how easy it is. If I can do it, anyone can do it. The code you need is WBD86. Now, when we originally launched the basic stamps, they came in at one price, but these are the the Rolls-Royce variety of metal stamps. These are the highest possible quality, and Debbie Kershaw is our expert with miffed, should I say, when we launched them. She paid like double the amount when she first got hers, and not only that, but she bought them for a company that based your posting packaging on the weight of your item. So she paid like sort of the same price again to get them sent to her. That's not a consideration when you're purchasing from JewelleryMaker, because you're only going to pay 1 P&P per day no matter what. So this is the last in stock of our Impress Art 3mm newsprint stamps. These are your uppercase variety, but you also get a star, a dollar sign, a little arrow, and a couple of other symbols. Very useful. The code you need is WUBD86. I have to warn you, this could be the last time we see these. Let's have a look at our price this evening. $39.95. Now, as I say, we aim to beat the most competitive prices on the market. We will have done our research. $39.95 is going to represent an extremely competitive price, especially when you consider that you're only paying 1 P&P per day of just $2.95. We are now down to less than 20 of these in stock. The code is WUBD86. If you were watching when these were launched earlier this month at the start of the year and you missed out, this could be the final. Take advantage of your 1 P&P, get these home, and you know, you're away with your personalised jewellery. As I say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I did do a demonstration on the morning when we launched them. The code you need is WUBD86. It's available right now at $39.95, but I have to warn you, you've only got 15 left in stock. So if you want to take advantage, dial right now. Don't forget, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can get these home, fall in love with them for yourself, and if you're not happy, you can send them straight back. We're going to leave that one with you. Congratulations to everybody who's just... Yes, that's a great idea. Let's give everybody the opportunity to add the hammer 2. I shouldn't really throw hammers around, should I? If I had a hammer. WCZX31 is the code you need. This is your chasing hammer. Very, very useful because you've got your flat side and you've got your rounded end. So you can actually create textured metalwork using the round side. Give it a little bit of character, a little bit of texture. And you get your flat side to do your stamping. The code 95 is all you're going to pay this evening here on the Miss It Miss Out Show. If you just got hold of your stamps, you can add your hammer right now to your order for just $6.95. The code you need is WCZX31. Take advantage right now. And you don't just have to invest in the hammer if you got hold of your metal stamps. If you're a wire worker, you can actually flatten your wire. You can actually texture your thicker wire as well using the rounded end, like I just said. And it actually work hardens the wire as well, so it actually makes it easier to work with. So very useful tool and essential for most jewellery makers out for $6.95. We'll leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Where are we going on to? Okie dokie. Ooh, wow. This comes from our Gems of Distinction range. And if you don't know what that means, basically, over the last 4 years, we've expanded so much here at JewelleryMaker that we now have buying offices all over the world, one of which is located in Jaipur, in the Pink City. This is pretty much the premier location for gemstone trading right now. And we have got people on the ground there sourcing what we consider to be the finest quality of gemstones we can. Our Gems of Distinction range. This is the finest quality of citrine we can source here at JewelleryMaker. And of course, as part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are one of the biggest coloured gemstones buyers in the world. So that's the kind of buying power we have, and we're able to offer you savings as a result. We are going to give you the best value on the market, the lowest prices for the best possible quality. 180 carats here of November's birthstone, beautiful citrine, and considered to be the gemstone of happiness. These are huge nuggets. They range in size from 10. You've got 180 carats in total, and I love again the way the Labradorite, you know, he hasn't got hold of this and cut it for uniformity and been wasteful. Instead, following the natural beauty, the natural cleavage of the gemstone to create these beautiful organic nuggets. And as a result, you get these irregular facets, which again allow the light to just cascade across the surface of the gemstone, giving you all that play of light, which is really going to enhance your jewellery designs and again enhance your handmade jewellery, because I think when people are buying handmade jewellery, they want to know that you know that these allow you to create bespoke jewellery designs. The code you need is NRRU14. And here comes your price this evening. $12.95. As I say, this comes from our Gems of Distinction range, the best possible quality available on the market. NRRU14 is the code. Gorgeous citrine. And if you are starting to think about selling your jewellery designs in 2014, maybe you know you've been making jewellery for fairs and 2014 is going to be your year. Always important to stock up on your birthstones. These are the gemstones that people are going to have a personal association with, and it's going to make it more likely that you're going to make a sale. NRRU14, 180 carats of citrine, available right now for $12.95. And look at the depth of colour you get on those. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. An essential item now. Oh, how many of these do we get? There's lots of bags in here. Whenever I see multiple bags, I'm always worried that there's more than one sample in the box, but actually I can see now, yeah. There's 10 pairs in total. I'll show you exactly what you're going to get. Now, I should be well accomplished with my tweezers. After my training, we have released our short promotional video about my tweezer training. It's just a little bit of a joke, but if you go to my Facebook site, you can have a little giggle at me and Liam messing around. These are gold-plated sterling silver shepherd hooks. Very, very easy to create jewellery designs using your shepherd hooks. They're 15mm in size, and as I say, you do get 10 pairs. Here's everything you're going to get, in fact. And these are, once again, gold-plated sterling silver, so high-end on top of high-end. And this is the kind of finish you want to be able to offer your clients. And actually, do you know what? Even if you're just making jewellery to wear yourself, you want to be able to wear the highest possible, you know, high-end look, don't you? You want the highest possible quality when you're wearing jewellery. That's why we wear jewellery. It makes us feel special. PCGP83 is the code. 10 pairs in total. And we're going to give you a price reduction this evening for what I consider to be an essential item, particularly for beginners. I actually know people who work here who don't really have a massive sort of passion for making jewellery, but they have a massive passion for making money, and they create earring designs. All you need is one strand of gemstones and some shepherd hooks, and you can create earring designs. You know, it's not too difficult to set up an account on one of those, you know, the auction sites. It's very easy to set up an account on there, and you can sell your handmade earrings. Who knows, £5 a pop. You're going to get 10 pairs here to invest in one strand of gemstones, really, to create beautiful earring designs. You actually get 3 grams of gold-plated sterling silver as part of this code. And as I say, we are going to give you a price reduction. Let's have a look at the current price. So $9.95 for gold-plated sterling silver, the most high-end variety of metal we offer you here at JewelleryMaker, and we're about to give you a miss it miss out price this evening for what can only be considered as an essential item for many jewellery makers. The code is PCGP83. $5.95. That's all you're gonna pay for gold-plated sterling silver. That's knocked me off my feet. PCGP83. People are flying in on the phone lines. I'm not surprised. It's not just the price point. This is an essential item. PCGP83, your gold-plated sterling silver earring findings in the form of your shepherd hooks. They're 15mm. You get 10 pairs. Lots of anonymous buyers coming through. We know your trick. Trying to avoid getting in trouble from the other half, are we? Well done to Sylvia, Vivian, Elizabeth, Jean, Paula, Lynn, Nicholas, you're there, Margaret, Joy, Linda, Jean. Lots of new buyers once again getting involved with this deal. This is the way to do it. Whenever we offer you and add it to your order price, you got to fly in on the phone lines. Lots of multi-buyers up there now as well. That's the way to do it. Congratulations to Jennifer, you're getting 2 pairs. Michelle, you're getting 2 pairs. Amy, you've got 2 pairs. Wow, an anonymous buyer up there who's bought 4. I say pairs, they're not pairs. You get 10 pairs. That means you've got 40 pairs coming your way. That's the way to do it. If you love creating earring designs, this is probably the easiest jewellery design you can create, other than maybe a stretchy bracelet. But you know, how much can you achieve with a stretchy bracelet in terms of a price point? When you're talking about gold-plated sterling silver, this is where you're going to increase your profit margins. $5.95. You're making a huge saving there. There should be $9.95. Congratulations to Julia, you're also multi-buying. Monica, you're multi-buying. That's the way to do it. Add these items to your 1 P&P per day of just $2.95. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. Moving on now to beautiful variety of agate here. Very, very earthy. I love this actual this strand. No white tones. Then you've got your almost little champagne hue coming through from that one. You've got your dove grey there. Dolphin greys here. 340 carats of Botswana agate here. Checkerboard faceted, so again you're getting that play of light. These are 25 by 18mm in size. Actually, these are large enough to be used as pendants, so they could be the focal point of a jewellery design, couldn't they? The code is HOP096, and varieties of agate at Jewellery Maker. $10.95. I'm afraid it is very limited in availability, this particular strand. And look at this, you can see why. Each and every one is completely individual thanks to that banding. I'd love to see a jewellery design where that was used as the pendant. A monochrome look. And then on the same strand, you've got this champagne tone of Botswana agate. You've got these white tones here. This would be the feature of maybe an asymmetrical design as well, because you've got that faceting on the surface. It's available right now for $10.95, but the code is HOPO96. Once again, lots of familiar names, adding to that 1 P&P per day of $2.95. Here at Jewellery Maker, not only do we offer you the best value on the market for gemstones, but on the Miss It Miss Out show, we are determined to find and add it to your order price for each and every one of you. HOPO96, 340 carats of beautiful Botswana agate for just $10.95. If you want to take advantage, dial that free phone number now to get involved. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. I knew you were going to pick that. I don't know why. Had a little... Another finding offer. Now here we're looking at little floral spacer beads. They could actually be used as maybe as accent beads for a showcase gemstone. Maybe you don't want to, you know, create too gem heavy jewellery. These would make a gorgeous accent. 925 sterling silver, once again, very, very high end. This is the kind of quality and finish that you want to be able to offer your customers. And you actually get 25 on this particular item. These are 4x2mm in size. All sterling silver. The code is HHTM30. And we're going to offer you another Miss It Miss Out price reduction. Now what that means is we're going to take the price down, but you need to act right now because it will only stay at this price until 9 PM this evening, at which point all of our price reductions are their original price. Let's have a look at our current price on the website. Wow, so currently we are able to offer you 25 sterling silver spacer beads for $6.95. Once again, our buying power representing the best value on the market, but we're about to give you a huge saving. You actually get 4 grams of sterling silver as part of this item code. Start dialing that free phone number now to be at the front of the queue, otherwise you could miss out because here comes your price reduction. The code is HHTM30 and you can add these to your order right now for less than £5. Another saving, $4.95, and you can see that Director Ben was very excited by that. I've never seen that little Tetris style fade before. Was that not intentional? Hit the wrong button. HHTM30, 925 sterling silver. They're called barrel mini spacers, but if you look closely, I actually think they have a sort of floral feel to them. Hey, jewellery. Can you see that? The actual little bits of detail almost look like little petals. That's the way I see them. Maybe you have a different creative idea of how you want to incorporate them into your designs. Congratulations to Betty, Mary, Carol, Barbara, Jean, Dawn, Diane, Joy. Now, I've seen your name a few times this evening, Joy. That's the way to do it. If you already opened an order this morning on the morning show or this afternoon with Ali on the Designer Inspiration show, then you can just be adding to that 1 P&P per day and taking advantage of all the clearance deals here on the Miss It Miss Out show. HHTM30 available right now for $4.95, but of course at 9 PM it's going to return to its original price point. We're moving on to beautiful jadeite now. Very, very rare that we find examples of this gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. Very difficult to source. And look at that beautiful pastel shade. This is going to be so perfect in so many spring collections because you've got one of the most versatile sizes of gemstones here as well. You've got your 4mm rounds. It's going to suit so many different disciplines, isn't it? Whether it be your soutache designs, your kumihimo, your bead loom, or of course your basic beady beads. This is the strand for you. 45 carats of beautiful jadeite 4mm rounds. The code you need is look at our current price for this strand. Already down at $8.95. Very, very popular. We only have a limited number available. Let's have a look at our miss it, miss out price. We're going to take it down tonight. The code is OVGP89. 45 carats of beautiful jadeite for $6.95. Once again, producer Liam trying to give you the best value on the market. 4mm plain rounds for $6.95. Take advantage of these reductions while you can. You do, of course, have your 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can get it home, see it for yourself. If it doesn't quite suit the design for just $6.95, I'm sure you're going to want to add this to your gemstone stash. OVG P89, it's available right now while stocks last for just $6.95. I'm going to leave this one with you. We'll have one last look and give you an opportunity to dial that free phone number, and then we're going to move on. Where are we going on to? Ooh. Now, check these out. We actually spoke about these at the start of the show. We had a very similar look in our opening bundle. But here, actually, instead of having those sort of darker, more vibrancy, these would be perfect if you like making jewellery designs with your children, I would say. But of course, they're going to suit your summer designs as well. You've got 179 carats of multicolored puffy agate ovals here. And these are very interesting because they have these sort of very individual, almost like veins running through the centre of the gemstone, giving each gemstone a completely individual character. And then when you consider the vibrancy of the colour tones, I mean, look at this hot pink tone here. Then you've got this turquoise colour above it. Beautiful daffodil colour tone there as well. Really beautiful. Really, I would say, vivacious, but also very versatile. 18 by 13mm in size, so large enough to make a statement in your designs, but also small enough to be used with a more showcase gemstone, if you like. The code you need is YIGP46. Let's have a look at our current price for this strand. Already down at $6.95, and we're not staying there. We're going to go EP46. Do you think anybody from the northeast will buy this strand? $4.95. YI, let's get these I'm getting lots of abuse. All right, no need for the sarcasm. I didn't have this last night, guys. All right, so just watch it. YIGP46 available right now for $4.95. If you want to take advantage, dial that free phone number right now. I'm going to have to leave that one with you because, once again, it's crept up on me. It's time for another Star Buy! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's time now for another Star Buy. And what does that mean? I hear you cry.
What does that mean?
Good work. All right, that's enough. Well, what it means is we're either going to launch a premiere strand of gemstones, which we're going to be doing in the final hour of the show, or we are going to bundle together some very popular strands and give you an amazing saving.
Which one are you going to do?
I'm going to bundle together two strands and give you a huge saving. Thanks, Ben. This is your midnight sparkle. Do you know what? This elegant evening wear. Really traditional colour combination here with your deep dark blue tones combined with those golden champagne hues. Here we're looking at two very sought after gemstones, gorgeous iolite, which in all honesty has a lot of prestige attached to it. It's been used for thousands of years and it's actually used by some of the biggest designers in the world in some of their most prestigious collections. These are graduated faceted saucers. I sort of like to describe them as a cross between a rondelle and a bicone, just because it gives everybody an idea of the kind of look that they're going to get with this gemstone. Now the sources themselves range in size from 4x1 to 11x3, so that graduation in size gives you a lot of design scope, and it gives you 85 carats of highlight in total. That is then combined with beautiful lemon quartz, and I love the way you get that little juxtaposition between those deep moody tones from the sources, very similar shape and cut, but it's this extra facet you get on the outer extremity of the gemstones which is giving you all that glamour and sparkle. Well, with the highlight it's more of a luster, isn't it, because of the depth of colour, and then you've got the lemon quartz sparkling away, giving you that elegance. These actually range in size from 5x2 to 10x4. It's a very similar size, very slight variations, but these are going to work so well together in designs. If you did get hold of those shepherd hooks earlier in the hour, I mean, you look beautiful design. You haven't had to do a great deal, have you? Very, very traditional colour combination, that dark blue and golden tone. And we're going to give you a huge saving this evening. These both come from our Gems of Distinction range, the highest quality of gemstones we can source for you here at JewelleryMaker. If you were to buy this on any other day, it would cost you over £20. The code is MWGC41, and here comes your price this evening, £11.95. This would actually normally come to £20.90. So you're making, again, nearly a £10 saving. And as I say, this represents the best quality of gemstones we can source for you here at JewelleryMaker. We have incredible buying power. We have buying offices all over the world, and right now we can offer you iolite and lemon quartz together as your midnight sparkle bundle, available right now for £11.95. Once again, people flying in on the phone lines to take advantage of this deal. I'm not surprised. It's a free phone number here at JewelleryMaker, and of course you're only ever going to pay 1 P&P per day. So if you want to take advantage, dial right now and you can get hold of these for just £11.95. Save to be precise. MWGC41, a huge saving on 2 Gems of Distinction strands, and they're available right now for £11.95. Take advantage while you can. I'm going to leave this one with you. We're going to go to a quick break. When we return, we are going to go above and beyond and find and add it to your order price for you.
Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, and a 3-course dinner. But forget.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio, and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Come and join resident designer Linda as she guides you through various techniques in soutache. Get creative with this exciting medium and learn how to braid with round gemstones, how to set and wrap a cabochon, and how to make a back piece with ultra suede backing. The full course includes a selection of gemstones, soutache cord and ultra suede backing, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and gemstone museum, and a chance to visit our shop. And all for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide, inspiration and help you need to create your very own handmade jewellery. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back to the Miss It Miss Out show here on JewelleryMaker. My name's Ed. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are seriously busy. Every time we put an item on air, it sells out like that. If you want to get involved, you know how to do it. Dial that free phone number and put yourself at the front of the queue. I'd hate for anyone to miss out and be disappointed. 9 PM. If you miss it, you miss out! Do you know what, boys? That's how it's done. You need to get over the other side and show them punks how it's done. There was no gusto last night. I'm only kidding if you're watching at home. They're not watching at home. This is your opportunity to take advantage. Actually, do you know what? They might be, because Sam on cameras was very disappointed last night because she was missing out on all the deals because she was on cameras. I should watch my mouth anyway, because I've got to go back over there and work with them on Saturday. Do you know what? We had so much fun last night, and it's just continuing. Every night here on the Miss It Miss Out show, we try to give you the best possible prices, the best value on the market for gemstones, and that is what we're doing tonight. Don't forget, coming up at 5 to 9 is our superstar buy. We have one of these each and every evening, and tonight it is beautiful sky blue Chalcedony. I love this. This is the Chalcedony I had last night, which I thought was probably the finest variety. Now I'm not so sure. And actually they'd work really well together, because you had the royal blue tone last night and we've got these gorgeous sky blue rondelles tonight. Love it. This is coming up as our superstar buy, a premiere opportunity coming up at 5 to 9 this evening. So if you want to take advantage, you're going to have to act very, very quickly, because I only have a limited number. It's a very long strand. It must be 30 centimetres at least. And as if that wasn't enough, we also have a premiere strand of lapis lazuli coming up. This is at 8 PM this evening. And actually, now that I float the idea of matching up the royal blue tones with the sky blue tones of the Chalcedony, let's have a look at those two premier strands together. Just going to put them across the back of my hand so that I can show you them both, because you've got the plain rounds of the lapis lazuli combined with the faceted rondelles of beautiful Chalcedony, job's a good one. Don't need to be overly creative there, because the gemstones are speaking for themselves, aren't they? Those two beautiful colour tones of blue, and they're coming up for you in the final hour of the show. So if you want to get involved, those are going to be premiere opportunities. But before that, we are going to kick on with Luxury for Less. Clues in the title. Luxurious gemstones for a little bit less. Where are we going to kick off? Number 8. One of my favourite gemstones, one of the most exclusive gemstones in the world, sold by Tiffany's exclusively. Beautiful morganite, 50 carats available. I love this gemstone, and I've recently been working with a strand very similar to this on a chainmail design that I'm creating. 50 carats of morganite here. These are beautiful faceted pear drops. They range in size from 8x5 to 14x10. The code you need is UERU15. Let's have a look at our current price on the website, because we are going to give you a price reduction. Our website for $17.95. I know what you're thinking. How is that possible? Because we here at JewelleryMaker are part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, and we have incredible buying power. Let's have a look at our price reduction this evening. 14.95. Producer Liam, giving you your P&P back in your pocket. The code here is UERU15. 50 carats of morganite for 14.95. We only have 9 available of this strand. They're quickly flying out the door. Now this was actually a gemstone discovered by George Frederick Kunz. Sourcing gemstones extremely seriously, he also was very lucky and privileged to discover kunzite. So he went on an expedition, discovered kunzite, named it after himself, and who wouldn't? And then he went on another expedition, found another beautiful feminine gemstone, and he named it after his benefactor, J.P. Morgan, synonymous with the banking organisation. And, you know, that's a little doff of the cap to the man who funded his expeditions, and he named this gemstone Morganite. So, 2 of the most feminine gemstones available, discovered by one man. Lucky fellow. We only have 5 stores for you here at JewelleryMaker, and as we approach the final 5, this is available at the clearance price of $14.95. Take advantage while you can. We've only got 4 left. We're going to move on. Moving on now to the sister stone of morganite, beautiful aquamarine. Check out these gorgeous strands of beryl. Love the colour tone here. The code you need is FHRU37. The reason I'm giving you that straight away is that you're going to want to get involved. Dial that free phone number and you can own this. And actually you've got lots of goshenite on this strand as well as, I think this may be heliodor. These are certain examples of goshenite, very, very popular gemstone within American fashion jewellery. And here you've got those beautiful sky blue tones from your aquamarine as well. Virtually a whole family of gemstones on one strand. But as if that wasn't prestigious enough, check out the cut here. The Labradorite has absolutely gone to town with these. Gorgeous faceted, twisted rondelles. You get 90 carats in total. And you can see how much character and texture these are going to add to your jewellery designs, whilst offering you the prestige of being from that beryl family. Now if you did just get hold of your morganite, you can complete the set here. This is also a member of the beryl family. Look at those together, those beautiful pastel shades. You've got your baby blues, that clarity from your goshenite, and your baby pinks there. FHRU37, here comes your miss it miss out price this evening for 90 carats of multicolored beryl. Under £10. We're taking a Gems of Distinction strand to $9.95 this evening. The rondelles themselves range in size from 8x5 to 11x8. If you want to take advantage, dial that 95 is all you're going to pay this evening. And we're going to move on. We've got a lot to get through tonight on the Miss It Miss Out show. Moving on now to, wow, unbelievable quality of beautiful amethyst. Now, we talk a lot about the fact that amethyst is February's birthstone, gemstone of Valentine's, but we don't touch so much on how popular it is within jewellery designs. This is a gemstone that has been used for many, many years, not just by, you know, the high street jewellers, which it has, but also by some of the biggest designers in the world. This is a gemstone that will be set into 18 karat gold designs. And regal tone of purple, isn't it? 95 carats in total. These actually graduate in size from 12x6 to 17x8. They're described as faceted rice beads, but I'm not sure that's really doing them justice there. Actually, because I was going to say they're almost like a lemon shaped, but I'm not sure that's even any more romantic. But when you see them for yourself, you'll see how dynamic they are, because they have this elongation and it really enhances the faceting. You can see the way the light plays on the surface of a gemstone. DGRU06 is the code you need. Let's have a look at your current price for this strand of February's birthstone. It's already down at $14.95. This is a Gems of Distinction strand. Again, the highest quality of amethyst we can source. And again, you can see how labour intensive it's been for the lapidars to create this cut. $14.95 is your current price, but tonight, here on the Miss It Miss Out show, we are going to take this under £10. Just $9.95. The code you need is DGRU06. 95 carats in total for $9.95. Luxury for less. Particularly when you see the quality of the faceting and the standard of this beautiful amethyst. And when most people come to speak to you about your jewellery, they're already going to be aware of this gemstone. They're already going to associate this beautiful colour with amethyst, and you can offer them the highest quality of amethyst. They don't need to know you only paid $9.95 for it. You need to price your jewellery appropriately. You know, you have to build your creativity and your time into the prices you're charging, but actually you don't need to use too many of these gemstones to justify the price points because they are of such a high quality. DGRU06, 95 carats of amethyst, available right now for $9.95. Few left of those. Those actually sold out really, really quickly. You know what it is, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm going to move on now. Wow. Black onyx. Now, this is another gemstone that people are going to be aware of. Heavily used by some of the biggest designers in the world, such as Gucci, Cartier, Topaz. But it's also used by the high street jewellers, but usually they're going to use like very small, maybe faceted rounds, something like that within their designs. These are absolutely huge, massive nuggets of onyx. They give you a really organic feel, and you're getting over carats on this strand. That is to show you what an impact these are going to make on your designs. I mean, even the smallest varieties on this strand are going to make a huge impact. You can see there, that's the smallest on the strand, ranging up to the largest ones here. Look at the size of these. Absolutely huge. And you've got this polished finish to the gemstones. It's going to give you a really high-end feel. These would be perfect in a monochrome design, wouldn't they? Beautiful jet black backdrop to your designs. Absolutely love this variety of black onyx. The nuggets themselves range in FWRU25. $320 carats of black onyx. The code is FWRU25. Here comes your current price for this. $11.95. Oh, I know. Okay, somebody's messaged through to say double teardrops. Is that somebody's classification for the amethyst? Because I couldn't come up with a romantic name. They were saying double teardrops. Very nice idea. Do you know what? If you want to get, that was from Tracy in Cheshire, very regular buyer from us here on the Miss It Miss Out show. If you want to get involved with us here on the show, you can text in to 60777. Make sure you start your text with the phrase JM Studio. Or, of course, if you're logged into JewelleryMaker.com, you can just click on the message box, and whatever you say will come through onto producer Liam's screen. So try not to be too abusive. For interaction, and you know, any suggestions are welcome because, of course, you're the jewellery makers. I'm just here to show you these beautiful gemstones. And right now, I'm bringing you over 300 carats of black onyx for under £10, the lowest ever price. Just $9.95 is all you're going to pay. These were originally launched at $14.95. Somebody had already given you your P&P back in your pocket, and now tonight, producer Liam taking them to an all-time record low of $9.95. Very, very popular gemstone with, as I say, some of the high-end designers, the high street jewelers, and of course, all of you jewellery makers out there creating handmade designs right now. You can get hold of 3 for $9.95, the lowest ever price. I'm going to leave that one with you, and we're going to move on. This time, we're going to bring you one of our deluxe gem selections. Now, this is going to be extremely popular because it features 2 of our most popular gemstones here at JewelleryMaker in the form of Labradorite and Rainbow Moonstone. We know why they're both popular, and it's because of the optical effect you get on both gemstones. So if we just pick one of these Labradorite, oh hello, this is rather large. In fact, I don't need tweezers, it's so huge. Let's have a look at the Labradorescence on this. Faceted to perfection, all of these gemstones. You can see there the Labradorescence coming through. As I just shield it from the light there, just get one light source hitting it and you've got those lime green Labradorescence coming through. That's just with cuts and sizes as part of our deluxe gem selections. You can see that's the beauty of business. Here you go, you've got a cube shaped Labradorite here, again exhibiting a great deal of Labradorescence. And you've got 250 carats in total, not just of your Labradorite, you've also got your Rainbow Moonstone here. Oh wow, a full-on rainbow here. Oh, hello, I can see a rainbow. That wasn't even intended, you know. I actually could see it. Oh, I've got it. There you go. And the optical effect in your Rainbow Moonstone is known as agilurescence. So you've got this huge variety. Oh, we've got a cube of Rainbow Moonstone as well. And you see the agilurescence there. Ooh. Look at this. Sorry to lean over the desk. I'm just trying. There you go. Look at that. Amazing quality of gemstones here. The code you need is KQGH11. This is one of our deluxe gem selections. You could possibly sort of approach this as maybe a designer challenge of your own, because you don't know what sizes and shapes of gemstones you're going to get. It's a nice eclectic variety. You can see here you've got rounds, you've got rondelles, ovals, pear drops, basically every cut we offer here. Even those cubes, they're really interesting, aren't they? And they're going to add an extra dynamism to your designs, particularly when you see that optical effect from both of these gemstones. The code you need is KQGH11. Let's have a look at your current price for this particular selection. Wow, already down at $16.95, but we're not staying there this evening. This is luxury for less, and we're about to give you a price reduction, but it's only available until 9 PM this evening. This is a bit silly, I'm hearing. Unbelievable. $8.95. If you want to take advantage of this, dial right now. I only have a limited number available, and it's a clearance deal here this evening at $8.95. Congratulations to all the people coming through very, very quickly. That's the way to do it. Add to that 1 P&P per day of just $2.95. Congratulations to Judith, Victoria, Lynn, Paula. Lots of new buyers as well. Possibly setting yourself a challenge. This is the way to do it. These are basically jewellery quality gemstones, and they're available right now at half price, just $8.95 this evening for 250 carats of Labradorite and Rainbow Moonstone. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Moving on now to blue colour coated pyrite. Now these are really interesting because traditionally when we're working with pyrite, we're thinking of it in its traditional guise, you know, fool's gold. It's going to do that, but you've got this almost electric blue or neon blue coating here, which is really enhancing the overall look of the gemstone and giving you a totally different feel. 100 carats in total. These are faceted puffy coins. They range in size from 5 to 10 mil. And again, that graduation makes them really easy to work with, because you could just restrand this and make a beautiful bracelet, couldn't you? And it's gonna get noticed because the faceting combined with that neon color tone is gonna catch people's eye. The code you need is ESRU58. Let's have a look at our current price. We're not gonna stay there. We're gonna give you a luxury for less price. Producer Liam's actually just had a little chuckle. ESRU58 is the code. 100 carats in total, already under £10, but we're going even lower. we're not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to give you the best value on the market, down to $7.95. And I'll be honest, we're not doing ourselves any favours at that price, but what we are doing is doing you a favour, down to $6.95. That's why he's laughing, because he knew that he shouldn't give you your P&P back, but he wants to make these gemstones as accessible as possible for all of you jewellery makers out there. Do you know what? This might be one of those gemstones that maybe you've never thought about using. Maybe traditionally you've worked with the traditional colour tones of gemstones, so maybe usually when you're working with pyrite you've always worked with the golden variety. This could be a nice way for you to experiment, because we've taken this down to just $6.95. 100 carats in total. I love the way the faceting is giving you so much sparkle because of that colour tone. Right now you can add it to your order for $6.95. Of course, at 9 PM it's going to return to its original price of $9.95. Once again, it's crept up on me. It's time for yet another Star Buy! Welcome back to JewelleryMaker. Time for another Star Buy, and of course, you know what that means. We are going to bundle together a collection of gems to be popular. The second the code hits the screen, you need to be dialing that free phone number, because we're about to bring you a buy cone saver deal. We know how popular this cut of gemstones is here at JewelleryMaker. We were actually discussing this with Sarah last week when we were joined by one of our experts, and she was saying the beauty of a buy cone is you can achieve the exact same techniques and looks as you can with your rounds, except because of all the facets, you get a much higher level of elegance and glamour from all the sparkle. And here we've got some of our most popular gemstones, particularly as we move into the spring collections. You've got your gorgeous Kyanite, so you've got that almost, this has an almost citrusy feel to it, doesn't it, because of that sparkle you get from the facets. 70 carats in total. These buy cones are 6 by 5 mil in size. On top of that, you've got your gorgeous multicolored fluorite featuring well, a variety of shades here. You've got your lagoon greens, your pastel shades of green, and your purple tones coming through as well. Those are 6 by 5 mil as well, giving you 60 carats. And here, one of our favourite gemstones at JewelleryMaker, black rutile quartz. Totally individual. Each and every gemstone has Mother Nature's stamp of approval in the form of those beautiful rutilations, those tourmalines, which is so dramatic in your designs. I mean, can you imagine a beady bead design created from your black rutile buy cones? That's going to look incredible. This is your buy cone saver deal. Very, very popular cut of gemstone, and we've got 3 of our most popular gemstones featured here as well. The code is FZGC59. This is your buy cone saver deal featuring Kyanite, fluorite and black rutile quartz, and here comes your price this evening for a Star Buy deal. $14.95, once again under £5 a strand, and you're saving yourself over £5 as well, because if you were to buy all 3 strands of these buy cones separately, it would cost you over £10. Right now you can add them to your order for just $14.95. Look at the way the light is playing on the surface of those faceted gemstones. This is why our jewellery makers love to work with buy cones, because you get that real feeling of glamour and elegance from the faceted finish on the gemstones. People flying in on the phone lines now to add this to your order. Don't forget, if you've already got a P&P up and running, this is your opportunity to take advantage of 1 P&P per day of just $2.95. Beautiful buy cones. It's a saver deal available right now for $14.95. The code is FZGC59. Your buy cone saver deal, and you're saving the gemstones Kyanite, fluorite and black rutile quartz, all for $14.95. The code is FZGC59. If you want to get hold of this, dial right now. Well over half the stock's already been allocated. We're extremely busy here tonight on JewelleryMaker. Lots of people taking advantage of our clearance deals, and if you want to be one of the lucky few to get hold of our buy cone saver deal, dial that free phone number right now, or of course click to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com. Producer Liam wants to see these all going tonight. He's just chipped another £1 up the price, and another. We're down to $12.95 now. So he's saving over £10 now, because it would actually, sorry, oh yes, I think I was thinking of a different price. £23 these would actually cost you. We're now down to $12.95, so you're making a £10 saving on our most popular cut here. Beautiful bicones. Congratulations to Wendy, Bryony, Mags. Lots of new buyers getting involved now as well. You've got those gorgeous pastel shades, and you've got your monochrome look from this black rutile quartz. Absolute steal of a deal. I'm absolutely mesmerised. Producer Liam. He's thrown cool. He wants to give you the best deals available. Do you know what it is? He's a bit jealous because I was on last night with Danny. He's gone even lower for you, down to $12.95. If you want to take advantage, dial that free phone number, or of course click to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com. We're going to leave this one with you at $12.95. Look at the way it sparkles. It's going to be much more prominent when you get it home and you see it in one focus light source rather than all our studio lights. $12.95 is all you're going to pay today. The code is FZGC59. Your bicone saver deal available right now for $12.95. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Look at these beautiful, almost honey drops of actually, do you know what? This would be a gorgeous gemstone to combine with our two premier strands, wouldn't it? Because we talk a lot about that combination of mixing your blue and golden tones. Check this out. This is our superstar buy coming up at 5 to 9 this evening, this sky blue Chalcedony. And we even have a premier strand coming up at 8 PM. Beautiful lapis lazuli. You can combine those really well with this Chalcedony. Unfortunately, not everyone's going to be able to have that opportunity. We only have a limited number of this beautiful yellow Chalcedony left in stock. I love this. You've got your lemon hues, you've got those beautiful golden tones, your champagne colours as well as your honey colours coming through. Look at this. So on some you've got that zesty citrus feel, like here, and then right next to it you've got those beautiful honey drops as well. These are top drilled rice beads, so they range in size from 10 by 5 to 17 by 7. Unfortunately, we only have a limited number available. They have been very popular. The code you need is GXRU28. Let's have a look at our current price. Currently available at $9.95, but we're not staying there. We're about to give you a clearance price this evening for the last in stock. That's what we do here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Value for genuine gemstones. We pride ourselves here at Jewellery Maker of being able to do that because of the buying power we have as part of the Genuine Gemstone Company. And here on the Miss It Miss Out show, it's our job to clear out the last of stock, and as a result, we go that little bit lower. GXRU28 should be $9.95. But right now, for the last in stock, we're taking them down to $7.95. Can you imagine the kind of high-end looks you're going to be able to achieve with that polished finish that you get from these graduated rice beads of Chalcedony? And this is a gemstone which has been used by man since the earliest of time. So it has real deep and rich history attached to it, and right now you can add it to your order for just $7.95. It sounds ridiculous, and it is ridiculous. GXRU28, 130 carats of gorgeous golden Chalcedony available right now while stocks last for $7.95. Don't forget, if there are any of these left in stock, they are going to return to their original price at 9 PM. I'm going to leave this one with you. We're going to move on. Moving on now. Oh yeah. Here we go. Lamellin obsidian. Beautiful heart shapes here. Now, as we approach Valentine's Day, we know that these romantic cuts are going to be more and more popular. I imagine there's a few craft fairs happening over this weekend and next in sort of preparation for Valentine's Day. You know, maybe this is a time where you're more likely to make a sale. And obviously your heart-shaped gemstones are synonymous with romance. Well, they have a strong association with jewellery anyway, don't they, the heart shape? But also with Valentine's Day and romance in general. And you can see here it's really defined heart shape. If it wasn't, I would tell you, as you well know, that these are definitely fitting the bill. They're 12mm in size, and I love these because lots of people can wear the pastel shades and the vibrant colours of gemstones, but others may prefer these earthier colours, you know, things which aren't to see them wearing it, don't you? Often you want it to be a piece that they daren't leave the house without. When you're working with these more earthier colours, these more subdued tones, you know that obviously they're going to fit any outfit, and also they can probably wear them to work. Many people do have strict rules, don't they, about what jewellery you're allowed to wear at work. Don't want it to be too overstated. These definitely fit the bill. 220 carats in total, and these are 12mm heart shapes. I mean, you really only need 2 to create a gorgeous set of earrings, don't you? The code is GMGP28. Let's have a look at our price this evening for the melon obsidian. £9.50. Really interesting gemstone. It's actually classified as a form of lava formed glass. Oh, possible price down to £7.50 now. GMGP28. That's what happens here on the Miss It Miss Out show. That's why you have to be watching. You never know when we'll give you a lowest ever price. It's our job to clear out the last of stock, and if the producer sees the opportunity, he will give you the best possible price. £7.50 is all you're going to pay right now for over 200 carats of this amazing variety of obsidian. Almost has that smoky quartz feel to it, doesn't it? GMGP28, 220 carats for the lowest ever price of £7.50. Only available at that price, of course, until 9 PM this evening. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on now to a beautiful variety of Amazonite. Now, I actually referenced this strand earlier on. We had some oval-shaped Amazonite, and it had a variation of colour tones on it, which for many jewellery makers, that will fit the bill because it will give them more creative opportunities. However, this is the more traditional colour tone you associate with Amazonite, and actually this consistency of colour does highlight the best possible quality of Amazonite we can bring you. 120 carats in total. You still do get that really interesting banding on the surface. It almost looks like, you know, when waves are crashing up on the rocks and you get that little foam appearing. That's the sort of character you get from the banding on the surface of these beautiful Amazonites, but you've got that consistency of that beautiful pastel shade of green, almost a minty green tone. 120 carats in total, really easy to work with these rondelles. They range in size from 7x3 to 10x5. The code is BARU13. Let's have a look at our price this evening. £7.95. Once again, it's a Gems of Distinction strand, representing the best quality of gemstones we can source for you here at Jewellery Maker. Right now, you can add it to your order for £7.95. The code you need is BARU13, 120 carats of Amazonite, £7.95, and this is proving to be extremely popular. People are flying in on the phone lines. We have actually created a short queue, so if you want to get involved, don't panic about that. It's about 60 seconds. The free phone number is 0800 644 655. If you want to get involved, dial that number right now, because we are approaching single figures of availability for 120 carats of Amazonite. That just, all of a sudden, the phone lines just exploded. Right, we're going to move on. I'm going to give you another opportunity. This time, we're looking at very traditional colour tone of tiger's eye, but you don't see this cut very often. So we've got your golden tiger's eye here, but we've got it in these huge twisted pillow beads. Really clearly. Look at that, that optical effect that you get from this gemstone is what makes it so popular here at Jewellery Maker, and it's been popular since day one here on Jewellery Maker. Love that, love this gemstone. Again, it would go really well in, you know, everyday pieces, wouldn't it? Particularly, you know, as I say, maybe some people's skin tones don't suit wearing those really vibrant colour tones and they prefer these earthier colours. This is perfect. 330 carats. Now, the gemstones themselves have this little twist. The Labradorite clearly very confident when he's been working with this, and as a result, created gemstones which are going to have so much character in your designs. It's going to highlight that chatoyancy, isn't it? They're 30 by 15 mil in size, giving you over 300 carats. The code you need is JNGP06. Let's have a look at our current price. Wow, they're already down at $8.95. I mean, check out that carat weight. 330 carats of gorgeous golden tiger's eye. Should be $8.95, but that's not the price you're going to pay this evening. We are going to give you a miss it, miss out opportunity, and of course, it will return to the original price at 9 PM. So take advantage while you can, because they're down at $6.95, and these savings are what's going to allow you to increase your profit margins if you are selling your jewellery. And it's your order price, isn't it? If you've already paid your P&P today of just £2.95, you can add as many of our clearance deals to your order, and you're never going to pay another P&P. $6.95 is all you're going to pay right now for 330 carats of beautiful golden tiger's eye. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Moving on now. Oh, this is going to be popular. I'm expecting those phone lines to light up again like a Christmas tree. Check this out. Gorgeous drama. Because the name says it all. These literally have the drama of a storm cloud. You can see the way those sort of moody, dark grey tones sort of roll. Real element of drama to your designs. These are 10 mil plain rounds. You get 280 carats in total. And I think that when you first start jewellery making, it's always very easy to work with plain rounds, particularly the 10 mil rounds, because they're not too fiddly. Also, if you have dexterity problems, for example, it may be easier to work with your 10 mil plain rounds as opposed to, you know, trying to work with your seedy beads and things like that. So, very easy to work with, but still going to provide a real statement to your jewellery designs. The code is ADGP35. Let's have a look at your price this evening. There's only one piece of bad news, and that's the stock availability. These are very... So if you want to get involved, dial that free phone number right now. As I say, we're very busy today here on Jewellery Maker. Most people taking advantage of 1 P&P per day and adding as many items to their order as they can. You know what it is, it's been a long time coming, but January payday is finally here and people are flying in on the phone lines. Congratulations to Fiona, Amy, Anda, Paula, Catherine, Natalie, you're there, new buyer. Nice to see the gentleman getting involved. Daniel, you're on the lines as well. ADGP35, this could be a sellout tonight, so if you're sitting there umming and ahhing, don't forget, you do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can take advantage of this evening, get it home, fall in love with it for yourself, and if you're not satisfied, you can send it back. 280 carats of beautiful cloudy quartz for just $6. Move on. Moving on now to a very popular gemstone, beautiful sodalite. I think the reason this is so popular is because it suits so many different designs and so many everyday designs as well, because it has that almost denim-like feel to it, doesn't it? With the white and blue banding here. 120 carats in total. Sodalite top drilled trapezoid beads. The other interesting thing about this strand is that cut. Those trapezoids are going to add a real dynamic feel to your designs because of those sharp edges. They do actually have a flat back finish. If you have a look here. Flat bottom gems, they make the rocking world go round. Because you also get this sort of volume, if you like, to your designs from the other side, the sort of 3D cut on the other side of it, if you like. 120 carats in total. The trapezoids are 12 by 8 mil in size. The code you need is HHGP68, and we are going to give you a price reduction this evening on this strand of beautiful sodalite. Let's have a look at your current price. Wow! Already available on our website at $6.95, which again represents the best possible value on the market for this quality gemstone. And we're not staying there. We're about to go E-carats of sodalite, should be $6.95. We're about to take them even lower. Down to $4.95. The code you need is HHGP68. 120 carats of sodalite in total, available for under £5. Yet another. Add it to your order price here on the Miss It Miss Out show. That is our job here. Every single night between 5 PM and 9 PM. If you miss it, you miss out! Ah! We've made it our personal mission here on the Miss It Miss Out show to find and add it to your order price for each and every one of you. And you get your order up and running by investing in one of our jewellery kits, for example. Or maybe you tune in between 1 and 5 to take advantage of the designer inspiration we provide you. Once you've paid that P&P of $2.95, make sure you don't tune out between 5 and 9, because we are going to take gemstones to ridiculous lows. Right now you can add 120 carats of sodalite to your order for just $4.95. We'll leave that one there and we're going to move on. And wow. Moving on now to the gemstone of true love. Beautiful rose quartz, gorgeous pastel shades here, baby pinks. Again, if you do know somebody who's just had a little girl, this could be a worthwhile addition to your collection, because these are 670 carats in total. Huge carat weight of a very, very popular gemstone. The code you need is RTGP53, and lots of people out there love to work with their feminine gemstones. I have to admit, I am one of them. This beautiful pastel shade is going to fit the bill for so many different designs. Let's have a look at our current price, because these are going to make a real statement in your designs at 16 mil. And our current price is $8.95. Do you know what? I think the graphics then were thinking, surely you're not going to take this carat weight any lower. In this out show, we're here to give you the best possible prices. And right now, you can add 670 carats of rose quartz to your order for just $6.95. If you want to take advantage, dial that free phone number right now. The code is RTGP53. Huge 16 mil rounds. They're a statement size. Again, people flying in on the phone lines to take advantage of this deal. If you want to be one of the lucky few to add this strand to your order, dial right now. Or of course, click to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com and you can add this to your order. If you are shopping via our website this evening, don't forget to check out your baskets to avoid disappointment. RTGP53, beautiful rose quartz, available right now for $6.95. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Now, when we look at gemstones, we can go one or two ways as jewellery makers, can't we? Either want beautiful variation of colour tones because it offers us maybe more potential creatively, or maybe we want this beautiful consistency of colour. Check out the sky blue tone you get from this strand of aquamarine. Those icy blue tones coming through, absolutely incredible. This is actually coming from the beryl family, and it's a very, very sought after gemstone by some of the largest designers in the world. Now, we do talk quite a lot about birthstone to maybe sell your jewellery more easily because people have that personal association with gemstones. Aquamarine is actually March's birthstone. So again, as you know, we're quickly motoring through the year, aren't we? January will be over on Friday. We're moving into February. Before you know it, Valentine's Day will have been and gone, and all of a sudden, people will be looking to invest in birthstone jewellery for March birthdays. 150 carats here, and you get these irregular cuts. Once again, the lapidarists taking advantage of the natural beauty of the gemstone. And they actually range in size from 11 by 8 to 19 by 14. They give you a really organic feel, don't they? You've got that icy blue tone, those sky blue hues, and a really organic look that you'll be able to create. Again, here on these, they're so large, you can actually make a feature of the inclusions in this gemstone. Can you see the way you almost get a spectrum of colour coming through, like a little rainbow living inside the gemstone? I really think that's going to add character and texture to your designs. Maybe this one will be easier to show you because it's very prominent. You see that there? Oh, it's just where the light reflects, unfortunately. I wonder if I can show you it. There you go. $150 carats, as I say, they're 19 by 14. The code is EFRU23. Let's have a look at our current price. $7.95 for beautiful aquamarine. 150 carats, organic shapes. So it may well be that when you get your strand, you get a completely different range of shapes and sizes. They will still fall into that size category ranging from 11 by 8 to 19 by 14. But again, you get that organic feel from these gemstones. They're available right now for $7.95, but only while stocks last. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to move on. This time, absolutely huge these are. These could be easily used as pendants. You've got green aventurine here, and you've got a real pastel shade of green, Mother Nature's base tone, and actually these would make rather beautiful leaves within designs, wouldn't they, if you were trying to create quite a statement floral motif. These are huge, 500 carats in total. They're 30 by 20 mil in size, so really large statement pieces, but they're cross-drilled, so they almost tessellate here, or as we refer to them, a cuddled strand of gemstones. The code is MTGP80. Let's have a look. £6.50. Another add it to your order price on the Miss It Miss Out show. 500 carats in total. Beautiful as pendants, or of course as leaf-shaped beads within those designs. Maybe you plan on creating, for example, the wirework floral bouquet, which won Design of the Year, which was one of Gemma Crow's inventions. I think these would work really well in a design like that because they really do look like gorgeous leaves. MTGP80, 500 carats of green aventurine, available right now for £6.50. If you want to take advantage, dial right now. We are seriously busy here on Jewellery. You know what? Can I get people in trouble? All the girls out the office are all pointing at me and laughing. Look, now they're quick to run away now the camera's pointing at them. There you go. Look at them. Cowards. They don't mind getting pointing and laughing until you turn the camera around.
And they're running for the...
Do you know what? Once again, we've been having so much fun in the last half an hour that it's now time for yet another Starbucks! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. It's time for another star buy, and when we talk about giving you a star buy, I always say it's going to come in one or two varieties. Either we're going to launch a premiere strand, which we're going to do in 1 hour's time, that lapis lazuli is coming up, or we're going to bundle together a collection of gemstones and give you a huge sale. We're looking at maybe 2, 3, 4 strands. This is our opportunity to give you the best value of the evening. This is a 10 strand super saver, and right now we're going to give you the best value of the night because you're going to get these at the equivalent of less than £2 a strand. Now, I've actually looked into this, done my own research, and none of these strands are currently priced at less than £2 on our website. So you're definitely making a saving on each and every strand of gemstones here. I'm going to take you through everything you're going to get. You've got a real collection of shapes, sizes and colour tones here. And that's what we're aiming to do. The more we bundle together, the bigger the saving we can give you, and of course, the better value you get. So we're going to start here with your snowflake obsidian. Really dramatic gemstone. You've got your jet black tones and your silver colours here. 4mm gemstones, very versatile, and as we always say, perfect for a collection of disciplines: soutache, kumihimo, your beady beads, and now your bead loom as well. And maybe there's another way that you utilise these smaller gemstones. If so, let us know. You can get in touch with the show anytime, message through and let us know how you use these smaller, more versatile gemstones. So you've got your 4mm snowflake obsidian, that's just to get us started. We're then moving on to very vibrant strand of shell pearl. In fact, we've got two strands here. We've got your orange shell pearl here. These are frosted rounds. They're 8mm in size, and you can see actually the way those really work together, because you get that comparison between neon orange tone there. Then we've got your green shell. These are hollow hexagons, but you get the little circle in the centre. You don't actually have to use that in the centre. You could use these as two separate beads. You could set a different gemstone in the centre, but here a lot of the work has been done for you, because the hollow has been restranded into the centre of that hexagon. Really gorgeous there. They're 17mm in size, and the centre piece of shell is 10mm. Then you've got your fancy jasper rounds. These are, you've got your almost aubergine-like tones, as well as your moss greens and your forest greens. Perfect all year round, whatever you're working on. You've also got your red quartzite. Now this is sort of standardized name for this form of quartzite, but to be all honest with you, it doesn't really have that deep red color you'd expect. It is more of a sort of tangerine color, beautiful burnt orange tone. These are your center drilled puffy squares. They're 10mm in size, giving you 150 carats. I love the way those three strands work together actually. Your jasper, your quartzite and your unakite. You can see the way that the colour tones are really matching up there. 6mm rounds of your unakite, giving you 115 carats. Wow, this is a really popular gemstone here right now at JewelleryMaker. This is your green and white quartz. It has this sort of polished finish to it. I think they almost look like little planets, don't they? Look like the planet Earth from a long way away. I love it. Or the aerial view of a mountain range, because you've got those forest greens combined with the snow-capped sort of, you know what I mean? You know when you have a look at an aerial view of a mountain range and you see the forest greens and then the snow-capped parts? That's the sort of feeling I get from this green and white quartz. Really beautiful, going to add lots of character to your designs. We've already got a huge variety of colour tones and shapes and sizes here. We've also got your peach flat coins. These are going to add a lot of glamour for such a natural mineral, because you've got this almost electric green and beautifully feminine pink tones coming from the nacre, almost like a essence there from your peach shell flat coins. Those are 18mm in size. We've also got your neon yellow shell pearl. Now these are frosted, they have that sort of matte finish, they're 8mm in size, and you know what, you never know when you're going to need a gemstone with this level of vibrancy, which is just going to give a lift to any jewellery design. And these are going to be seriously popular. 2mm rounds, and they're actually faceted. Can you imagine how difficult it is for a lapidus to facet a 2mm round? These are fancy jasper. So again, you've got a real range of earthy colour tones from your greens, your reds, your pinks, you know, your bead loom. They're going to look incredible. So all in all, You are getting 10 strands of gemstones here featuring snowflake obsidian, shell pearl, fancy jasper, quartzite, unakite, white and green quartz. You've got your fancy jasper. Absolutely beautiful. All in all, if you were to buy these separately, it would cost you exactly £35, but that's not going to be your price this evening. We are going to take it under £20 and we're going to give you the best value of the evening for genuine gemstones. £19.95 is all you're going to pay, less than £2 a our website right now. So this represents the best value on the market and the best value here at JewelleryMaker, and that is saying something. FIGC97, a 10 strand super saver, available right now for £19.95. So many people taking advantage of this. Do you know what? This is the way to maximise on your gemstone budget, isn't it? If you try to budget a certain amount each month to increase your gemstone stash, this is the way to do it. Take advantage right now and add 10 strands of gemstones to your order for just £19.95, less than £20 for 10 strands of gemstones. It's the best value we can offer you here at JewelleryMaker, and we offer the saver. We'll try it in English. 10 strand super saver available right now for £19.95. I'm going to leave that one with you. The code you need is FIGC97. Half the stock has already been allocated, so if you want to take advantage, dial very, very quickly to take advantage of that. We're going to get to a quick break. When we return, we are going to continue with yet more miss it, miss out deals, and we are going to find and add it to your order price for each and every one of you. Don't go away.
It was here almost 650 years ago in Amir, where King Jai Singh first laid the foundations that was to become one of the world's most famous walled cities, Jaipur.
The city of Jaipur, commonly known as the Pink City, is now taking centre stage for gemstone cutting and trading. It's here in the bursting heart of the walled city that our gems of distinction strands are cut, faceted and polished. So, how do you get a pile of tourmaline that looks like this into a gorgeous strand that looks like this? So when you've got a pile of tourmaline like this, it's going to be made into gemstone beads. First of all, each one of these gemstones need to be inspected. A line is then drawn down the middle of the gemstone or wherever the gem is going to be faceted, and it's then taken behind us and then faceted. Once each gemstone has been cut into the amount of pieces it needs to be, it's then time to shape the gemstones. These gentlemen are working on anything from a round to a pear shape, pretty much any cut imaginable. The next process is polishing and faceting, and this takes a huge amount of skill. It can take years for a lapidurist to be able to facet like this, and each one of the gemstones can take up to 10 minutes to cut. A really lengthy but incredible process. The next stage of the process is really interesting. This is where each one of the gemstones is drilled. And what Sanjay is doing here is putting a drill through faceted beads of black tourmaline. The next stage is, once the gemstones are sorted into different colours and sizes, they're then arranged into these strands and made into strands like this. Now each one of these gemstones could have gone through a 30 to 40 minute process to arrive on a strand like this. It's really quite incredible. If there's one thing that my time in India has taught me, it's the hours of dedicated time that goes into making each one of the gemstones we sell on JewelleryMaker.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Jop? Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Join guest designer Louise Jacobson for our Wirework Rings DVD. This DVD contains a step-by-step guide on how to use a ring mandrel, create single and double stone rings, cluster rings and much more. Get the inspiration and help you need to create
Welcome back to the Miss It Miss Out show here on Jewellery Maker. My name's Ed. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are very, very busy here at Jewellery Maker, and as a result, to reward everybody for their loyal custom, we are going to give you a little special treat right now. Now, it's very, very naughty. If you actually know somebody who isn't tuned in tonight, dial them up right now, or send them a text saying tune into Jewellery Maker, Ed's about to do something ridiculous, because I am. And you are going to reap the benefits of a little discussion about how we can reward all of our loyal customers. We're about to take something to a clearance price. And when I say a clearance price, this is a price we should not be going anywhere near. We want to see how many of you out there are going to get involved with this tonight. I'm going to give you no opportunity. I'm going to give you no choice but to take us up on this opportunity. I have to learn how to speak, aren't I? Right, now we're looking at a very on-trend gemstone here. The code is DFGP38, 150 carats of Dalmatian jasper. Don't forget, here at Jewellery Maker, the second the code hits the screen, you can start dialing to get involved. And you are going to want to get involved with this deal, particularly if you already have your P&P up and running, because this is going to be a genuine add it to your order price. These are 15 by 8s, very on trend. Anything animal print right now is proving to be very popular within handmade jewellery. These are gorgeous because, again, each and every gemstone totally bespoke, offering you lots of character. And we're about to do something redonkulous with the price. Now, here at Jewellery Maker, we're part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, and we pride ourselves on offering you the best possible value on the market with gemstones. So the lowest prices for the best possible quality. Let's have a look at the current price for this strand of Dalmatian jasper. Now, I have to make the point that anything that we reduce in price here on the Miss It Miss Out show will return to the original price at 9 PM this evening. There's no way mind about that, because what we aim to do, especially on the Miss It Miss Out show, is find and add it to your order price for each and every one of you, and that's what we're going to do here. If you want to start dialing that free phone number, my advice, dial it right now. Are we sounding the alarm? We're sounding the warning alarm. There you go. We are about to go very, very low. The code is DFGP38, should be $6.95. At 9 PM, it will have to return to the price point of $6.95. Let's see you on the phone lines tonight. We're not messing around. £1.95. 150 carats of Dalmatian jasper, available for £1.95. It's a genuine add-it running. Don't hesitate to get involved. DFGP38, 150 carats, and you can imagine how this is going to set into your designs, because you've got a monochrome finish, beautiful animal print tones, and people are flying in now to take advantage of our clearance deal. Congratulations to Jennifer, you're multi-buying this. Well done to Marie, you're getting 4 of these. That's the way to do it. Take advantage of these deals this evening. Take advantage of our generosity. We're trying to reward you for your loyal custom. Well done to Liz. Michaela, Wendy, Richard, Rihanna, Meg, Sue, Jean, Maureen, Chris, Laurie, and Rena. Lots of Margarets actually. We've got a Margaret in Merseyside, a Margaret in Nottinghamshire, and a Margaret in the West Midlands. So many multi-buyers coming through now. This could be a sellout this evening at a clearance price of £1.95. People are taking advantage of this deal, adding this to one P&P per day. I'm not surprised if you've already paid your £2.95. There's literally no risk in adding this to your order for just £1.95, is it? I don't think we could buy it for £1.95. DFGP38, we want to reward you for your loyal custom. We want to see how many of you out there are prepared to pick up that phone and get involved with us tonight. And there are lots of you doing just that. DFGP38 available right now at the clearance price of £1.95, but it's only available at that price until 9 PM. So congratulations, scream before we get in trouble. We're going to move on. Where are we going on to? Moving on now to another very popular gemstone. Whenever I bring you examples of this gorgeous gemstone, they fly out the door. 520 carats of beautiful clear quartz. These are massive nuggets. They range from 14 by 20 to 17 by 23. I think the reason people love this gemstone is that it offers you that traditional clarity that you expect to see from gemstones. And it goes with any other gemstone, as well as working in some of the more traditional commissions you may get, such as your bridal commissions. Over 500 carats here. They can have a limited number available, and here comes your price this evening. £8.95. Think about the carat weight you're getting here. 520 carats of beautiful clear quartz for under £10. Just £8.95 this evening. The code is HLGP75. If you want to get involved, dial that free phone number right now to avoid disappointment. Lots of people taking advantage once again. I mean, if you were watching that last auction and you didn't have a P&P up and running, you wanted to get hold of that Dalmatian Jasper for £1.95, you've got your P&P up and running now, and we are going to make it our mission over the next 90 minutes or so to find you and add it to your order price. £8.95 for over 500 carats of beautiful clear quartz. Again, to buy now on JewelleryMaker.com. Don't forget, if you are adding items to your basket this evening, make sure you check out, otherwise you may well miss out on these last of stock opportunities. Going to move on. Another example of clear quartz, but this time we've got your crackled effect going on with this one. So lots of texture, lots of character, and these are your 12mm rounds, so still quite large, still going to make a real statement. Absolutely perfect, again, for your bridal commissions and your winter wonderland designs. 12mm rounds, so very large. You're getting over 350 carats on this particular strand. The code you need is GDGP84, and once again, don't miss out opportunity. Currently available for £6.95. That is an unbelievable price for what you're getting. But that's not the price we're going to give you tonight. We are rewarding your very loyal custom this evening by giving you a few naughty deals. GDGP84, 370 carats of beautiful crackled quartz in your 12mm plain rounds for under £5 this evening. £4.95 is all you're going to pay. Yet again, another add it to your order price. Again, the phone lines are literally melting down. If you want to get involved, dial that free phone number if you want to add this to your order. The number is 0800 644 655. Or, if you're watching on JewelleryMaker.com, it's so simple. It'll add itself to your basket. Make sure you carry that process out and check your basket out. Very, very simple to use our website. And are we able to give everybody an idea of how easy it is to use our website? And we'll bring the website live later this hour, and we'll show you how user-friendly it is. The code is GDGP84, 370 carats, and we have now gone global. That's how good our deals are here at Jewellery Maker. Congratulations to Linda in North Carolina. You can see the value we offer here at JewelleryMaker. Easier for Linda to source this strand from us here at JewelleryMaker than it is for her to actually buy it there in the States. Or maybe, do you know what it is? Maybe Linda just loves us. I can understand that. We're very popular. You can see there, in fact, website live right now. So if you want to get involved, it will show you exactly how easy it is to use. Very, very user friendly. And you can watch all of the shows live on our website as well. We're in a little box there. There you go, you can see me. I'll give you a wave. But then we've gone to the website, so that's what's in the box. Well done, Ed. So you can actually see there exactly how easy it is to use our website. And there you go, log in to buy on the right hand side. Oh no, I hate infinity screens. They mess with my mind. So you can see how easy it is to use our website and take advantage of the deals. You just click to buy now once you're logged in. And of course, once you are logged in, you can send producer Liam a lovely message to say thank you for the incredible deals. Well done to Marie, Catherine, Carol, James. You're getting 2 of these. So multi-buyers up there. Well done to Lisa, Alan, Rhiannon. Taking advantage of your 1p and P there today. As I say, Linda, we've gone global in North Carolina. Well done to Paula, Vivian. Lots of anonymous buyers as well. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. One of my favourite gemstones again. Because of this gorgeous feminine tone. These are faceted rondelles, this time of rose quartz. Now I love the girly gemstones. Because I think, for me, that's what I've always associated gemstones and jewellery with. Something for the ladies. 85 carats of rose quartz here. Pastel shade of pink here, that beautiful baby pink tone. They range in size from 5x3 to 9x5. The code you need is CBRU61. Unfortunately, we are very, very limited in availability on this strand. It's been really, really popular. And I think it's because it's really easy to work with these faceted. Look. CBRU61. Let's have a look at our price for the last in stock. Gems of Distinction strand of rose quartz, £9.45. You can see that even when this strand was being launched, the producer was trying to push every possible penny up the price. We only have a limited number available. People are flying in on the phone lines. This is the way to do it. Make the most of your 1p and P per day here at JewelleryMaker and add these incredible opportunities to your order. £9.45 is all you're going to pay for 85 carats of beautiful rose quartz. I have to say, I'm looking at this gemstone and I'm thinking that this is basically jewellery quality rose quartz. Look at that gorgeous consistency of colour. Oh! Producer Liam taking another pound of the price. As I said, even if you are watching something else, make sure you keep the Miss It Miss Out show on your laptop or your tablet because you never know when you might miss out on a deal. CBRU61, it's available right now at £8.45 for the last in stock. Take advantage if you can. Lots of people getting involved now. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Moving on now to beautiful variety of January's birthstone, this gorgeous red wine tone of garnet. Now these are 10mm rounds, so very easy to work with, very easy to incorporate into your designs. You have had some rare varieties of garnet, even on the show tonight. In the opening hour we had spectite garnet, those beautiful tangerine tones, but here we've got your traditional red garnet, 420 carats here. The code is ICGP27, and let's have a look at our price this evening. £7.95. That's all you're going to pay tonight for 420 carats of garnet. As I say, at JewelleryMaker, we aim to give you the best value in the market, and I think we are doing just that tonight. Taking gemstones to these ridiculous prices, but that's the buying power you have enabled us with. That's why we reward you by giving you incredible value. ICGP27. If you want to get involved, you 95. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. And this time, moving on to beautiful tourmaline. Very, very sought after gemstone. Now, sometimes I look at women wearing gorgeous jewellery and I think, maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's tourmaline. My dad jokes just aren't landing, are they? 140 carats, a beautiful tourmaline known as the rainbow gemstone. Comes in more colour varieties than any other gemstone. Really interesting on this strand that you get these irregular, they have been classified as nuggets. And it's because of these irregular facets. They range in size from 8x7 to 17x10. The code you need is JHGP32. Let's have a look at our current price. $6.95. Once again, tourmaline is used in some of the biggest gemstone collections in the world. You know, real high-end bespoke jewellery designs which include this gemstone, and you have the opportunity now to bring it to your customers. But you can do it with incredible value because right now it's priced at $6.95. We are going to give you a miss it miss out price, making it under £5. We've been going under £5 a lot tonight. We're trying to find an added to your order price for each and every one of you. JHGP32, 140 carats of tourmaline for $4.95. Take advantage while you can, and if you do want to add this to your order, you need to be dialing that free phone number right now. I'm looking up on the board, and do you know what? I'm seeing a few gents getting involved with this. Maybe putting together a beautiful jewellery design for your loved one for Valentine's Day. I can tell you, it's going to go down very, very well if you actually create a jewellery design. People are flying in on the phone line now. Congratulations to Caroline, Valerie, Jean, Jennifer. I won't read out the gents' names just in case I ruin a surprise. JHG, 140 carats of tourmaline, available right now for under £5. Another added to your order price, particularly if you already have your P&P up and running. I'm going to leave that one with you. I'm going to move on because it is now time for yet another Star Buy! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Time for another Star Buy. My opportunity to bring you a very special deal. Now, coming up in half an hour, we have got the premiere launch of this strand of lapis lazuli. Very lengthy. There's a lot of gemstones going on here. Oh yeah, nice description, Director Bruce. He's saying when he sees the little flecks of pyrite on the surface, it looks like the constellations when you look up at the starry sky at night. Well, that's very nice. And it's coming up in less than half an hour. I actually was just thinking that. I was just thinking, starry, starry night. And somebody just sung it in my ear. So there you go. They look like little mini globes to producer Liam. They're falling out now about which is the better description. They're both very good boys. Now, the other opportunity for a Star Buy is for us to take a bundle of gemstones together and give you a clearance price, and that's exactly what we're going to do here on your rainbow moonstone. And we've got two different varieties here. Quite interesting actually, because I myself have just created a jewellery design using this exact idea. I got the faceted rough cut variety of morganite, and I've been working with them together in a chainmail design, and it does work really, really beautifully. I can speak from experience on this, and so it's a really interesting idea to match up the rough cut nuggets, which obviously offer you that organic feel, those irregular looks, and of course that dynamic feel from the sharp edges you get, combined with your top end faceted rondelles of beautiful rainbow moonstone. You can see here the optical effect you get from the gemstone. You can see it's coming through from both strands in abundance. There you go, that's your rough cut nugget. Give you 80 carats in total. And then you've got your beautiful rondelles. And I'll show you here the way the faceting has brought out that angular essence. Now the rondelles actually range in size from 5x3 to 9x6. giving you 135 carats. And look at that, you can see that there. You've actually got a rainbow. Look at that, gorgeous. And let's just see it matched up with those rough cut nuggets, that organic feel. You don't have to use these together, of course. Maybe you've got one design in mind for your organic nuggets and one design in mind for your faceted rondelles. I personally think it's a really nice idea to match them up. To 10 by 8, giving you 80 carats in total. You can see the beautiful angular essence coming through. Look at this one here, can we see that? I bet we can't because of the studio lights, but you see that there? There you go, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's these optical effects, again, that are going to help you to sell your jewellery designs. Now, if you were to buy these two strands separately, it cost you the best part of £20. But that's not going to be your price this evening. The code is CMGC21. A double rainbow here in terms of your faceted rondo and your beautiful organic nuggets of rainbow moonstone. If you were to buy these any other day from our website, it cost you around about £20. But this evening, as part of our star buy opportunity, we're going to bring it to you for £11.95. The code is CMGC21. If you want to take advantage, dial that free phone number now. It's essentially and add it to your order price for what you're getting, because you're making a huge saving, and that's the beauty of our star buy bundles. We've taken these two strands, we've put them together, and we're able to offer you virtually a half price deal. In fact, we've just taken it to the lowest possible price of £10.95. Again, people taking advantage of this saving. CMGC21. You're only ever going to pay 1p per day. So if you do want to take advantage of this, dial that free phone number right now to take advantage. That's really strange. On the board it looks like it's duplicated, but because they're different readings, it says Paula Anonymous, Paula Anonymous. Really, really weird. And then everyone else is coming through on the phone lines now. Congratulations to Angela, Michelle, Teresa, you're there, Margaret, you're there as well. It looks like this is going to be yet another seller. Over half the stock's already been allocated. Congratulations to Victoria, you're coming through now. Naseem, you're on the phone lines, multi-buying this evening, making the most of your 1p per day. Well done to Meg, one of these double rainbow saver bundles heading your way. Well done to Fiona as well, very familiar buyer from us here at JewelleryMaker, and I've seen your name up there a few times, so again, you're maximising on that 1p per day deal. Congratulations to everybody on the phone lines. It looks like this could well be a sellout. This is your opportunity to make virtually a £10 saving on Rainbow Moonstone. So congratulations to everybody out there. If you do enter a short queue this evening on the phone lines, don't panic, we are very busy, but of course it is a free phone number here at JewelleryMaker. And let me just give you a quick heads up, because coming up at 5 to 9 this evening is this beautiful sky blue Chalcedony. I don't think we've ever had these small faceted rondelles of Chalcedony before. I certainly haven't brought them. Usually we have sort of larger, more organic varieties, maybe the faceted nuggets, although we did have the polished drops earlier. But we don't have these dainty, elegant gemstones very often. These are gorgeous. One of the nicest varieties of Chalcedony we've ever seen, and they're coming up as our superstar buy at 5 to 9 this evening. You're not going to want to miss out on this deal, because I can assure you these are going to be going under £10. Don't miss out on that deal. And of course, coming up in just 20 minutes time now, a premiere opportunity to own this strand of gorgeous lapis lazuli. Again, one of the finest varieties we've ever brought you. We are privileged enough to be launching this evening on the Miss It Miss Out show, but unfortunately we only have a limited number. So if you do want to get involved with this, it will be a case of fastest finger first. It could well be here today, gone today. That's coming up. Okey-dokey. Wow. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Look how many gemstones you get on the strand for a start. In fact, I'm going to hold it out like this. Hold on one second. Because these have been sort of double stranded, so you get twice as many gemstones as you traditionally would get on a strand. These are beautiful because they're plain cushion cuts, which range in size from 6mm to 11mm, but they're sort of top drilled, if you like, because your cushion cut is traditionally sort of a diamond shape, and they're top drilled. But look how many gemstones you get here. Huge carat weight, 170 carats in total, and a real consistency of colour here. This is March's birthstone, beautiful aquamarine, a member of the beryl family. And I do think it's important to be stocking up on your birthstones right now. If you're intending to start selling your jewellery at craft fairs, as I say, always important to have your birthstones in your collection, because people are going to have that association with the gemstone. People are generally aware of their birthstone, even if they're not particularly au fait with gemology or even jewellery. They're still going to be aware of a birthstone. If their birthday falls in March, then they may be more inclined to purchase a piece of aquamarine jewellery. Now, we're about to give you, we're going to honour the launch price. These were only launched out show to clear out the last of stock. This hasn't really had much of a lifespan here at JewelleryMaker, but when you see the quality of the aquamarine and how many gemstones you get, you better believe this price. 170 carats. The cushion cuts range from 6 to 11mm. And here comes your price, $39.95. Some of the most high quality examples of aquamarine we've ever been able to bring you. Very, very interesting price, because when you look at this strand, you're not going to believe how many gemstones you've got. $39.95 is really not reflective of what you're getting here, because this is a 34cm strand, so it's longer than a usual strand anyway, and stranded, so you've got twice as many gemstones as you usually expect to get. ZPRU75 available right now for $39.95. I'm going to leave this one with you, and we're going to move on. Moving on now, another very high-end gemstone, another blue gemstone, and I should say, interestingly, that traditionally, when people are making their first purchase of semi-precious gemstone, they usually opt to buy a blue or purple gemstone. And this probably isn't the gemstone that most people make as their first purchase, in all honesty. It's a very, very rare gemstone, and we were talking about this earlier in the show actually, and I've actually spoke to a lot of gemstone collectors over the last 6 years, and Kyanite is often one of their most prized gemstones. It's traditionally found in some of the most difficult mining areas on the planet. We find it from the rooftop of the world in the Himalayas. The reason why is that kyanite forms at sort of high pressures but low temperatures, so you find it in these high altitudes. As a result, you get these sort of needle formations within the gemstone that give you this beautiful shimmer, and it has very strong pleochrysm. 45 carats in total. These are pear-shaped drops which have been top drilled, so again very easy to create matching sets of jewellery, and as a result probably make your money stones, because you've got your pair of earrings and your matching pendant set. The rest you keep for yourself. They range in size from 6x4 to 11x8. The code is BOJN25. Let's have a look at our price this evening. $27.95. Coming from our Gems of Distinction range, this was originally launched at $39.95. We are now down for the last in stock to the lowest ever price of $27.95. BOJN25. 45 carats of beautiful kyanite, available right now for $27.95. Another added to order price when you consider what you're getting. We're going to move on though. We're moving on now. Beautiful topaz. This is really interesting strand actually, because it's almost a combination of your white topaz and your sky blue topaz on one strand. See these little sky blue hues coming through from a few of the gemstones. Gorgeous. Particularly popular gemstone right now, with many, many designers, being used by some of the high-end designers on the market. Actually being used as a substitute to diamonds as an accent gemstone, but also being used by lots of the high street jewellers. Beauty of working with a gemstone like this is that you can go and do your own price comparisons and go and see for yourself exactly what people are prepared to pay for this gemstone. And through not only charging 3 figures for this, but 4 figures in some respects. And it's traditionally the white clear topaz and the sky blue topaz that are being utilised most often. And these are being set into, you know, 9 carat gold by our own sister channel, Gems TV, and we found some examples on Gemporia, for example. I think it was a 6 carat sky blue topaz set into 9 carat white gold. And I think the price point was around about, well, it was over £250. And don't forget, here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we're one of the biggest gemstone buyers in the world, and in our sister channel, Gems TV, they're offering you the best value for jewellery, just like we're offering you the best value for your gemstone strands. 132 to 9x6, and we are going to give you a price reduction this evening. The code you need is HDGK51, currently available at $16.95, but we're not staying there this evening. We're about to take them even lower. This is, of course, a miss it, miss out price reduction, so it's only available at this price until 9 PM, so take advantage while you can and add it to your order for $12.95. It's a miss it, miss out price. The code you need is HDGK51, and you always have to consider what you're getting for your money here. A very, very popular gemstone, a gemstone that a lot of your clients and maybe even your passing trade at your craft fairs are going to be aware of. I mean, you can tell them, go and do your own price comparison. $12.95 HDGK51, 135 carats of topaz for just $12.95. We're going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Is this a trade show deal we're looking at here? A wholesale opportunity for essential items. Now, I've been working for JewelleryMaker for a long time. I used to be the sales manager on the channel. When I first started working at JewelleryMaker, we only had one findings offer, and that was a findings pack, all 925 sterling silver. Again, we were still ultra competitive, giving you the best value out there. But thanks to your loyal custom, which we've already handsomely rewarded earlier on in the hour, we have been able to expand our rate of knots, and we now have a huge range of findings available. If you do visit our website, you can see exactly everything we have on offer. But the thing that excites me the most right now, probably just because of my experience as being one of the management team on the channel, is being able to offer you wholesale deals, trade show style deals, because we always dreamed here at JewelleryMaker of being a wholesaler and being your one-stop shop for all of your crafting needs. That's exactly what I'm about to bring you. 100 antique bronze copper toggle clasps. So we're looking at a very vintage look. You do get both your toggles and your T-bar as part of this deal, and you get 100 of these in total. These are an extremely versatile finding. They actually allow you to create beautiful cufflink designs, as well as providing you with the perfect fastening for any bracelet or necklace design. As I say, I think when we first started, the findings pack we offered you had around, let's just say, a ballpark figure of, say, 24 pieces of sterling silver. Right now, we still offer you those really amazing finding packs, but right now we can give you wholesale deals on your toggle clasps. And also the encouraging thing about this is it makes me feel that not only have we expanded as a business, but you have managed to maybe elevate your hobby into a small business yourself, so you can create 50 pairs of cufflinks here, and they're the kind of things that are really easy to sell at craft fairs, aren't they? 50 pairs of cufflinks or 100 necklaces, because you've got 100 antique bronze copper toggle clasp here. The code is HQGP92. Let's have a look at our wholesale price for these incredible clasps. £13.25. You can see why we pride ourselves at JewelleryMaker on being able to offer you the best deals on the market. Where else could you get these wholesale deals? £13.25 for 100 toggle clasps featuring your T-bar and your toggle. £13.25, and you've got 100 grams of copper as a result of this. So you've got these lightweight, very easy to work with clasps at a trade show style price. We're going to leave that on with you because they're flying out the door, and we're going to move on to, ooh, this is beautiful. Another variety of sodalite. We saw some of these earlier, but they were maybe the more pale sort of denim variety. Here we've got a beautiful royal blue tone. These are your 12mm plain rounds, very easy to work with, and it's absolutely gorgeous. 350 carats in total. The code is UJPO36. 350 carats, huge carat weights that we can bring you here at JewelleryMaker. I'm often surprised because I've just explained that I used to be the sales manager on JewelleryMaker, but previous to that I was actually a producer on Gems TV, and so that was sort of my roots here with the Genuine Gemstone Company, and I used to sell jewellery. Of course, when we're talking about jewellery, we're talking about a different finish on the gemstones, and of course being set into precious metals, accented with diamonds, things like that. But whenever we brought you a gemstone, I'd be talking about, you know, well less than 10 carats at a time. And the prices, again, always the best value on the market, but when I'm talking about bringing you 350 carats, even now, 5 years down the line, I'm still surprised. UJPO36, 350 carats of sodalite, 12mm rounds. Let's have a look at our current price. £8.95, and we're not staying there. We are going to take it to a miss it miss out price this evening, and this is going to be an add it to your order price for what you're getting here. 350 carats. Can I say that again? 350 carats of sodalite for £5.95. Another add it to your order price. The reason I say that is because here at JewelleryMaker we do offer you 1p and p a day. So if you've already paid your £2.95, you can just keep adding and adding to that order. You're never going to pay another p and p. And at £5.95 for what you're getting here, it's a steal of a deal. UJPO36, take advantage while you can. Many of you are coming through on the phone lines. Love, and don't forget, even if you do intend to watch other things throughout the evening, make sure you keep the Miss It Miss Out show on in the room via your tablet or your laptop. Congratulations to Mandy, Joe, Paula, Karen. Can I ask a question? Yeah. Where's La Cruz? Because it sounds like we've gone global again, but maybe I'm just being optimistic. I don't know why I get so excited. We're a global company. We buy gemstones from all over the world. We ship all over the world. But whenever we see somebody from an alternative country, we all get excited. I think it sort of backs up the value we're offering you, actually, because it sort of says to me, on many of these aisles, they can't actually source gemstones for that these kind of prices, and it's cheaper to ship them in from JewelleryMaker. Do you know what? We think that you may be getting involved from France. I bet we're wrong. In fact, Mandy, if you are watching online, get involved. We'd love for you to interact with us here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Of course, I don't actually have a guest designer as they do on the Designer Inspiration show, or of course the morning show. So you are my guest designer. So if you have anything you want to share with the community, then don't hesitate to either text in on 60777, including JM Studio within your text, or of course, if you're logged in on jewellerymaker.com, you can just click the message box and let Liam know exactly what you want to say. UJPO36 available right now at the clearance price of $5.95. I'm going to leave that one with you. We're going to move on. Oh, you got my hopes up there. Do you know what? This is one of my favourite gemstones. And I think lots of people who have an association with gemology and gemstones, if you have that interest, this, we're talking about jewellery quality gemstones, we're looking for that clarity, aren't we? That's what you're looking for when you're setting gemstones into gold and silver. But when you have this passion for gemology, which many of us do, you want those inclusions. You want that bit of character. You want Mother Nature to have put that unique stamp onto each and every gemstone. That's exactly what you get with black rutile quartz. These inclusions are caused by tourmaline, in fact, and what you actually get is that I think they look like paintbrush strokes in the centre of the gemstone. That monochrome effect, that two-tone colour effect that is really, really popular, not just in fashion terms, but in jewellery as well. IPP086 is the code you need for 90 carats of black rutile quartz. These are faceted puffy coins, 8mm in size. Let's have a look at our current price. Oh, our graphics are just stuttering. Our current price is coming on screen right now, $7.95. But we're not staying there. We're going straight down. We've got lots to get through tonight on the Miss It Miss Out price, and we're not going to allow the graphics to slow us down. IPP086, 90 carats of this gorgeous gemstone, available right now at the add it to your order price of $4.95. Congratulations to Laurie, Margaret, Vivian, Deborah. Lots of new buyers taking advantage now as well. This is the way to get involved with us here on Jewellery Maker. Once you've paid your P&P, that's it. It's done for the day. So make sure you tune in until 9 PM every day to make sure you take advantage of these add it to your order prices. We've taken the equivalent of your P&P off the price of this strand, but all of our price reductions are only available until 9 PM this evening. Congratulations to everyone coming through on the phone lines and on the web, because $4.95 is a ridiculous price for what you're getting. But of course, this gives you the opportunity to add this gorgeous gemstone to your collection for less than £5. Do you know what? I was saying the other day that I think you'd actually struggle to get a meal at a fast food restaurant for less than £5. But even if you could, say it was like £4.40 for a chicken sandwich and chips or whatever, how long does it last? Bruce's estimation was 20 seconds. I think Dion said she'd better that and do it in 10 seconds. We're talking about offering you something that will last forever. Something you can pass down to your children and your children's children, and it has that inherent value because these are genuine gemstones, but we're taking them under £5. We're moving on now to a gemstone where all of the work's been done for you. Lots of character here, and the Labradorite has done all the work. Beautiful obsidian. We're looking at 280 carats here. These are your carved leaf beads. Now, they come in a variety of shapes, don't we? We have carved flowers sometimes, and we often have stars or moons. They literally fly out the door. We had earlier on, we had obsidian in your heart shapes. These are your leaf beads. The thing I love about these particular leaves is that they do have this little twist, this little curvature, which really give them that organic feel. You can see the level of detail the Labradorite has offered you is going to enhance any design. Gorgeous obsidian, so you get that jet black tone, which again is going to feed into the character of your designs and make them really dramatic. 20 carats in total. The code you need is KAGP03. Let's have a look at your price for the last in stock of your carved obsidian leaf beads. $7.95. It's ridiculous really when you think about how labour intensive it is, not just to source the gemstone, mine for the gemstone, cut it, and then to hand carve these beautiful leaves. But that is the buying power we have here at Jewellery Maker. It's all thanks to you, and as a result we can offer you the best prices on the market. $7.95 for these huge carat weights of obsidian, but it's all about the carat. Right now at $7.95. Once again, people are literally flying in on the phone lines, and don't forget, the more people we see on the phone lines, the lower we can go. Whenever we think that we can clear out the last of stock, we're going to take advantage of that and go even lower. So if we see you on the lines, we go even lower. Beautiful obsidian available right now for $7.95. I'm going to leave that one with you because It is now time for yet another Star Buy! Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. Time now for another Star Buy. Very, very exciting times because as we've been explaining all night, they usually come in one of two varieties, either exactly what we're about to give you this evening, a premiere launch of lapis lazuli, one of the finest examples we've ever seen here at Jewellery Maker. Now this gemstone has been popular on Jewellery Maker from day one. We've been able to source it, not always of this quality. Of course, as our buying power increases, as we increase the number of buying offices we have globally, of course, we now ask our suppliers to almost compete amongst themselves. So when we get the best possible quality, that's the one that we take. And this is exactly what you're getting here. Huge length here, 30 centimeters of lapis lazuli. These are really easy to work with. They're plain rounds. They range in size from 6mm to 10mm, giving us 175 carats. You can see there's little gold. Now this particular gemstone has been popular for thousands and thousands of years. Actually was traded for as far back as 4000 BC. And it was very popular with the ancient Egyptians. Grind it up and use it as eyeshadow. But to be honest, ancient Egyptians actually used to set this gemstone into jewellery as well. So it's often been considered to have a great deal of gravitas and prestige. And even today, lapis lazuli is included in designs by some of the biggest designers in the world. We're able to bring you 175 carats of this gorgeous gemstone. The finish on these gemstones is incredible. Not always easy to create plain round cuts. Often the reason that we'll offer you irregular cuts of our gemstones is because we're able then to offer you larger carat weights by following the natural cleavage of the gemstone. But when we're offering you plain rounds, you know, it's a uniformed cut and there's a lot of wastage. 175 carats of lapis lazuli. This is a premiere launch this evening. The code you need is UESY87, and here comes our launch price this evening. Very privileged to bring this to you as a Star Buy. £9.95, under £10 for gorgeous lapis lazuli, one of the finest examples we've ever brought you here at Jewellery Maker, and you can add it to your order right now for £9.95. Who knows when you'll get an opportunity like this again. One of the finest examples we've ever managed to source, and we launch it at under £10. Another add it to your order price here on the Miss It Miss Out show. Very, very exciting, and congratulations to everybody who was getting on the phone lines even before that price hit the screen. That is the way to do it here at Jewellery Maker. UESY87, an incredible opportunity, and you know what? I'm very, very encouraged to see lots and lots of new buyers getting involved. Don't forget, if it is your first purchase, you will receive your Getting Started booklet and DVD, which features all of the most basic techniques to get involved with the hobby. UESY87, a very astute first purchase actually, because very easy to work with these plain rounds. They range in size from 6 to 10mm, and in all honesty, because of the graduation in size, you could technically just restrand this, add a beautiful sterling silver clasp, and you've got a perfectly wearable piece of jewellery, or of course, sellable piece of jewellery. Then again, maybe you want to just take a couple of these, create beautiful earring designs, in which case you've got a real profit maker there, haven't you, at £9.95. The code you need is UESY87. That has been our premiere Star Buy. We are going to have to bring that to a close, I'm afraid. We're going to a very, very quick break. When we return, we are going to bring you yet more Miss It Miss Out opportunities, and of course, the launch of that gorgeous Chalcedony. Don't go away.
Book now to take part in the Gemporia experience. Take a behind-the-scenes tour of our TV studios, meet the presenters, and learn about gemstones and jewellery. The price of £169 includes an overnight stay at the picturesque White Swan Hotel, a buffet lunch, refreshments, and a 3-course dinner. Dates are limited, so call or email us now for an experience you'll never forget.
Join guest designer Sarah Elvin and get creating stunning designs in no time with this Kumahimo introductory DVD. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will guide you through a variety of techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Join silver clay expert Natalia Coleman and take your jewellery making to the next level with this exciting workshop. Natalia will guide you through the various steps of gemstone setting in silver clay and how you can create some beautiful pieces with the addition of some of your favourite gemstones. The full course includes 30 grams of silver art clay, 20 centimetres of fine silver bezel wire, a selection of gemstones, use of all the relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our studio store. All of this for £119.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wirework. This DVD guides you through a variety of projects and will give you the inspiration